guys. Let me grab this thing here so I can see what you're all saying, which is nothing. So originally this was going to be a like a live first reaction type of dealie to the latest episode of Discovery, but instead I thought I'd go this way and just chat with you guys. If you want to talk about the episode of Discovery, cool. If you don't, also cool. You know what I'm saying? So look at that, Fleet Paws here reporting for duty. So let's if you guys want to super chat, $10. A half shot. So the way this is going to work is same as the last one I did, where you guys, if you want to buy me a drink, you can, and we'll have a shot or a toast together. So there you go. And you even get the puggins in this one. Colin enjoyed it. I feel like I'm on deathbed, but I'm here. Why do you feel like you're on your deathbed? Oh, Joseph. You don't have to be here. So tonight I'm drinking Sleeman's Ale and Fireball for any shots. Plus, a very festive shot glass for this evening. Wally World Moose. So let's just hang out and chat, and yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy that. But yeah. Hello, Donnie. Oh, my eye. I'm good. Season 4 seems to have best rating so far. I would totally agree with you. Cheers. Merry Christmas Eve to everyone that's now experiencing that. We're not at Christmas Eve until tomorrow, well, in an hour. But if it is your Christmas Eve, then Merry Christmas Eve to you, and hopefully you guys have a great Christmas. So anyway, thought I would try just hanging out and chilling with you. Shit. All right, it begins. So Fireball, El Diablo. Ah. All right. Let's see what we got going on here now. So Danny Janey, $20. Merry Christmas, Fireball. So all right, let's put that lid on just in case it spills. But cheers. That warms the cockles of my heart. Maybe below the cockles, maybe in the subcockle area, maybe in the kidneys, maybe even in the colon. You just don't know. But thank you so much for the super chat, and hopefully you guys, like I said, have a Merry Christmas. Hold on, I gotta move the couch ahead just a tad. It's a little bit off kilter because the pug had the zoom-ins a few minutes ago. There we go. And there's the pug, looking all cute. It was a Frakes episode, so of course it was the best one ever. Totally agree. I think Frakes did an awesome job with it. And it was, I think, in my opinion, one of the best episodes of Discovery ever. So, Merry Xmas, my friend. May the Yuletides come your way. Thank you, Joseph. Or, well, Jadek Productions. Same thing. Captain Awesomeness says, Merry Christmas to all. Have not been watching Trekyards as much because I cannot stomach anything disco. Besides that, love the channel. Keep it up in 2022. We will. We got a lot more content coming, with Prodigy coming out again soon, and Picard and stuff. So, sorry you don't like disco, but it is what it is. You're missing out on a good season. It's really so much better this season. So, yeah. I wish I could convince you to give it a watch, give it a try. But alas, I cannot. Let's turn that off. And see what's on the tube of the boob. That should be worthy of a drink. What should? I've just been giving the best Xmas gift from my partner's kids. They want to call me Dad. Yes, give me a second. So, some drink here. Cheers to you for the kids thing. Cheers. Just watch all the Frank's directed episodes. Well, that man knows how to direct Trek. Yeah, there's only one episode of Discovery that he directed that was not great, and I can't remember which one it was. But there's one that we're just kind of like on, and yeah, usually it's really good though. How was the movie last night? Oh, it was good. Winchester House, the 3D one, The Haunting of Winchester House. Actually, Fleetpaw, the 3D was fucking god awful. I couldn't use my regular 3D, like the red and blue filtered ones that I have, the nice ones, because this was like a green and like a pink or a purple filter. So I had to use the ones that came with the movie. It wasn't good. Had to turn it off after about 20 minutes. Just the 3D. I did watch the rest of the movie though, and I gotta say, that movie's actually pretty good. For a B horror type movie, it actually came off really good, and there's a twist ending that I didn't see coming, and it was a nice twist. So, yes. Awesome, thank you. I haven't watched the other one yet, but I will get to that, not tonight, probably in a week or so. I'm kind of in the Christmassy kind of mood right now, so we won't be watching any horror movies. So, but yeah, thank you very much, Fleetpaw, for the gift box and stuff. If you guys haven't watched the gift box unboxing that I got from Fleetpaw, go check it out. It's on the Captain Floyd personal channel. Also on there right now is a table read of the Transformers, the movie, the 1986 movie. There's a script read on there with me, Jay Bartlett, and Michael Mercy, who are both local YouTubers here, and they are like vintage toys and things like that. And it was a great fun time. If you love Transformers and you want to see some people having some good time and doing basically the whole movie of Transformers, check it out. It is fun, and it is on the Captain Floyd personal channel. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Go subscribe. All right. Frakes is great, but he lost me in the season finale of Picard that he directed. He said, "Raise deflectors." I almost threw up. Merry Christmas, Foley. Love the tree. Thank you, Feed Me Seymour. This is just like a small little tree. We used to have like a big 7-footer here, but I was sick and tired of storing it every year, and then the lights never worked. You know, after like 2 or 3 years, half the lights would go out, and it's just fucking pain in the ass. Then we got a real tree for a year, and then we got this small little one, which is really nice. And it's just simple. It's just easy, you know. Lots of presents under the tree. So check this out. See, got the Aurora Borealis above my head, localized in my living room at this time of year, and then a bunch of presents under the tree. There's still more to come. So yeah, I love Christmas. Christmas is like one of my favorite times of year. Me and my daughter Cassie are huge Christmas fanatics. So yeah, I'm really excited for Christmas. And so is the pug. The pug is as well. Pug, you want to put your head up? No? No? I don't know if you can see her. Yeah, you can kind of see her. Being a sad sack back there. But yeah, so anyhow, should I move over here a bit? Yeah, maybe. That's better. Maybe. I don't know. Center. I usually go a little off center, but just fine. Let's see. Drop those likes faster than Riker drops his trousers on the holodeck. I shared a meme on Facebook. It's Riker hitting on Minuet, and it's a good pickup line. It's, I put the STD instead. All I need is the U. Good? No? Yes? Creepy? I don't know. That t-shirt is sick. It is. Got it in one of the loot crates. Or nerd blocks, can't remember. But it's like the Borg cube behind it. So, thank you. Here's what was in the gift box. I made a cameo of sorts. Yes, you did. Caboodlefish. Haven't seen episode 6 yet, but episode 5 was the first disco episode I didn't hate, despite the mass of evacuation transporters. Yes, still progress. Riker. The aliens call him the walking erection. Well, I would call anybody that's a dickhead a walking erection. I don't know if that would be Riker. You know, if you get the dickhead reference, that's obviously a walking erection, right? So, but yeah. Other than that, you got to watch episode 6. Who was that said that? Caboodlefish. You got to watch episode 6. It's really good. It's, I would say, the best episode of Discovery ever. It's definitely in the running for it. It was really good. It felt like an episode of Star Trek. It felt like a episode of TNG, really. And Jonathan Frakes directing definitely helped with that. So, yeah. Merry Christmas Eve. Yes, it will be Christmas Eve in 45 minutes, as you can see. I would show you some of my other watch faces, but YouTube might not like that. But yeah, so who wants to have a drink with me? I've already had 2 shots now, plus some of my beer. So join me, have a drink. Cap, I'm just yanking your chain. Just trying to get that sarcastic giggle out of you. I don't have a sarcastic giggle. Christmas Eve now here in the UK. Yes, it is. It has been for a while. I'm not sure I'm liking the Zora thing, though. Like, the sensors didn't work because she was scared. That's not why the sensors didn't work, but maybe you need to pay more attention. Sensors didn't work because of the void. There was nothing to detect. The fact that she didn't report something on the hull on Deck 17 because she was scared is more accurate. So, Star Trek, it's unfortunate it took so long. These last 2 or 3 episodes could have been a real Star Trek episode. I just don't care about any of the characters or the end plot. Well, that's a shame. I'm sorry to say. Captain Awesomeness throws in $10. Here's to more years of our favorite channel and favorite captain, Drink Up Crew, has a, well, that's worth half a shot. So we will get the fireball flowing here. That's about half a shot there. I did grab the Cheers shot glass. This was actually bought at the Cheers in Boston, but then I thought, wait a minute, it's Christmas, so we'll use this. This is a little Wally World shot glass. So, cheers! Thank you so much for the super chat, guys. Do I need to call the ship's doctor to have a spare liver ready for you? Maybe. Fleet Paw throws in $10. So, for a bottle show with only the bridge, lounge, Burnham's quarters, and corridor sets, it truly felt like a well-written Trek episode. The characters were utilized well, in my opinion. Mary Cap. Mary Cap? That's another half shot. I think I'm going to be wrecked by tomorrow. And we have family things to do, but that's okay. It's okay. It's fine. So half shot. It's more than a half shot, but it's Fleet Paw, so it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. So thank you, Fleet Paw. And I think Samuel and myself are doing a Trekyards episode on the 27th, early afternoon till like supper times, and we're doing it, so. Kind of a ridiculous shot glass, yeah. Champagne with the Zemus, KFC in Japan. Mark Lawrence throws in $5. I actually felt like Trek, except for the lack of urgency by the crew. The shields could have used all the extra power from life support. But let's talk and walk. Thank you for the super chat, Mark. Dr. Pollard was going to eat it. I thought she was going to eat it too when she went to check out the hull breach. Predictions. Michael and Booker split up. Gray becomes a Guinan type character in the bar. Zori gets a body, and that body will be the ship's hologram, or as ship's hologram. Michael and Booker aren't splitting up. Gray could become that kind of character, sure, even though he's very dedicated to being a Guardian, so I don't think so as well. But the ship getting a hologram body, definitely seeable, or plausible. Okay, guys, let's get the captain pissed as a newt. Open those money pouches and let the booze flow. It was a good day. It was good seeing Gray doing something. It was unclear as to what his role was going to be, but I liked where it went with him. Yes. Merry Christmas. Love from India, says King of Ocean Gaming. Well, thank you so much, India. Merry Christmas to you guys as well. Happy holidays. Whatever you guys celebrate, anybody, just take all the love, take all the greetings, take all the well wishes, and just enjoy them. Merry Christmas, everyone, from Romulan, says Jonathan Riddle. Or Romulus. Or did I say Romulan? Romulus? My God. Neelix is Gray's final form. The mullet hair is undeniable. The mullet hair is awful. I'm sorry, but that'll never be acceptable. And yeah, very similar to Neelix, I guess. It's a favorite captain. Go to Japan and get some KFC for Christmas. I will have to try that. Why? What's so special about Japanese KFC? Wagyu throws in £5. Props for the pug. I had a pug for 13 years. Well, she's 4 years old. That's precious. Precious, my pug. I love her so much. Dot's not up here right now. Dot's a little chihuahua. I don't know if she'll join us or not. Ozzy says Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Ozzy, as well. Fleet Pod, do Romulans celebrate Christmas? I mean, some of them might. Who knows? Who knows, really? Does anyone in Star Trek celebrate Christmas? Yeah, a few people do. Feed Me Seymour, felt the family tree stuff was a nod to it being near Christmas without actually saying it's a Christmas episode. Totally disagree. I haven't even considered that, and I'm not going to because it doesn't make much sense to me. So I prefer the mullet hair on Gray to the previous short hair, to be honest. I don't, so there's that. I mean, does it suck to be wrong? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Relax. Don't be crucifying me, everybody. I'm trying to think if there's a better way to set up this drink situation. Swing that out. Put the iPad down there. Maybe that'll work. Yeah. Happy Festivus. I think Loris and Zaban would. Oh, they would celebrate Christmas for sure at the vineyard. They gave you cakes and stuff. Who gave me cakes and stuff? What? Jurassic Park's on, guys. Just saying. Jurassic Park's on in the background, sliding in my face. And of course, the Aurora Borealis above me. Wagyu. It was hardly a family tree, though. A lot of weird additions and omissions. Lieutenant Christopher, who joined this season, was on Mike's tree, or Michael's tree, and no Pike, no Arium, no Amanda, except, well, that you could see. They could be on different branches that you didn't quite see. You didn't see the whole thing. So yeah, Amanda was an obvious omission, though, and I hated that. STD is the worst ever Star Trek iteration, and you should be offended by it if you were a fan ever. Okay, that's absolutely the wrong attitude to have. I'm a fan of all things Star Trek, and wasn't a fan of season 1. You know, season 2 got a little better with Pike. Season 3 got better when they went to the future, or the whole future thing. And it's just better now. So sorry you feel that way, but don't watch the channel then. Bye. See ya. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Do you think the Fran Joseph's design, like the Federation, would be a hero ship in a movie? The Federation class, it should be, for sure. Felt like this week was a touch weaker than last week, but really interested to see where they take Zora going forward. I disagree. I think this episode was the best, way better than last episode, but that's just me. So, and 2 Spocks. Weird little freak kid Spock and Beardy Spock. Life finds a way. Probably an unpopular opinion, but I didn't love the episode. I see what it was trying to do, and it was good for whatever reason. I just found myself checking my watch by the end. Well, that's fair. Not everybody has the same opinion or same likes for an episode, and that's cool. A few people kind of agreed with you when we did our live review earlier today. So, you know, it is what it is. In Japan, you get chicken biscuits, corn, mashed potatoes, yams, and yam cakes. Ooh. Did you ever try Star Trek Online? Yes, we have a Team Trekyards fleet. Go join it. Actually, join the Facebook group. There's a Facebook. If you go on Facebook and look up Trekyards STO, there's an STO Team Trekyards fleet there. Those guys, if you send them a message, will hook you up with the fleet online in the game. Excuse me. We got our own starbase. We got a whole bunch of stuff. And yes, I do play it, not as often as I'd like to, but I've done some live streams of it and stuff, so. Engaging the transporter beam. Engaging transporter to beam the person into space. Okay. I saw all the faces on Michael's tree, watched this episode in 4K. Zora's tree was only partially saw. However, all the similar faces, but gray was prominent. I also watched it on 4K, so. I like the episode, but I'm not really a fan of bottle episodes. 2 Spocks, Summer McCoy is having a stroke. STO is really fun in my opinion. It is. Epic will join. Please do. Just make sure you go to the Facebook group first because they will add you to the in-game fleet. Joseph Barbado, I might need to watch it again, but what ate the dot? Was it just whatever was in the void? I think it was the edge of the void. They never really explained that. That was one of the things that kind of sucked about this episode. There was kind of some lack of scientific explanation as to what the fuck was happening. 27th century should obviously be Cap and say I'm doing Jeff Goldblum impressions for the whole stream. Or the 27th. I'm not good with Jeff Goldblum impersonations, so. The Star Trek show has a couple of wonky first seasons and then got better as the cast and crew got more experience. Disco, DS9 and TNG. DS9 for sure, didn't really get good till season 3, or The Way of the Warrior, the episode Way of the Warrior. There's a few good episodes in there, but same with Discovery, there's 1 or 2 good episodes, goodish. TNG, we've done our full episode reviews of that up till season 5, and season 1 and 2 are not as bad as people remember. There's some pretty good episodes there, so yes, it does take a while for it to find its legs, but Very that eating the hull later despite shields being up. The shields went down as it was going through the plasma thing, so I think a lot of people really look at TNG season 1 and 2 with rose-colored glasses. There was a clip show. Yes, but we reviewed them, and there's some good episodes still. Shades of Grey was an exception, and we don't like it. We don't like the episode Shades of Grey. But it's not as bad as Code of Honor, so I mean, it is what it is. What was your least favorite starship? Mine is the Maggie, or the Magi. I hate that ship as well. It's a fucking piece of shit. So, why did Gray walk into the bridegroom and not? Why did Gray walk into the bridge room and not beam in? They have personal transporters. No idea. I did like the concept of them being in the void, although it felt like they were at the edge of it, so I don't see how they got completely lost like they were deep inside. Yeah, we don't understand that either. So bridge, not bridge room. He might not have a Tricom. He might not. He's not a member of Starfleet, so he might not have the transporter comm badge. They said 20% shields remaining when the hull was getting damaged, I think. No, they said shields down 25%, and Michael said back them off another 10 meters. But that was really early on in the episode, so they did say that the shields would last a certain amount of time later, and then once they started their spiral in or through the thing, that's when they failed. So sometimes people like walking still. Yeah, walking's good. Discovery shuttle bay door was fixed this week. Yes. Smart Smears, having recently watched the first 2 seasons of TNG recently. That's way too many recentlys. I think the biggest problem is half of the time the A plots are good, but the B plots are really bad. Well, a lot of times there is no fucking B plot. That's one of the problems with the first couple seasons of TNG. They were structured like TOS episodes because they were basically scripts that were supposed to be used for Star Trek Phase 2, which Phase 2, of course, got canceled, turned into the movie. So they reused the scripts in TNG, and they have that TOS kind of vibe to them. So yes, most of those didn't have any B plots. So yes, I totally agree with you. Who is the chief engineer? Or was Jet just promoted to that? They've never had a chief engineer on Discovery, which is fucking stupid, and I think Jet is probably the closest thing they have to it. So I don't know where she was in this episode, but Captain Foley got me into Star Trek Online when he said it was fun and recommended we try it out. Trekyards should get a cut of the money I spent on the game. That would be nice. Super chat it here. I'm just kidding. No, they make sense, but I say wrong ship for them to be shown. No, they make sense, but I say wrong ship for them to be shown. What? I'm confused, Jonathan. Parker Klein, sorry. I haven't watched Star Trek in a long time, like 3 years. I'm now revisiting the movie. I'm currently on 4, and I like your dog. Everyone likes the Precious. She's so cute. Not sure who Chang is at Feed Me. I'm so confused. You guys are confusing me. I need to have another drink. 42 people here and 26 likes, guys. Hit that like button. Let's get those likes up. Let's get to 50 likes. Hit the like button. You guys can do it. I know you can. I have faith in you. I have faith of the heart. Don't make me sing that shit, because I will. And you know I will. Don't tempt me. So hit the like button to prevent me from singing Faith of the Heart, because I know a lot of you hate it. Especially my version of it. My singing voice should be outlawed, much like just karaoke in general. But anyway. Can't wait to see what the 32nd Century Federation Starship Enterprise would look like later this season on Star Trek I don't know if we'll see it, Donnie, but yeah, should be interesting if we do. Clark has faith of the heart. I'm going to detach the wheels on my car like the nacelles. It looks futuristic. I'm just kind of sick of talking about them because obviously that was the next step to make something futuristic, so whatever. Nor can I wait to see Post-Nemesis Enterprise E in Season 3 of Lower Decks, for that matter. You're not going to see that either. A lot of the references this episode, 2001, I'm sorry, Captain, I'm afraid I can't do that. I can sing you a song. Great. Hope Zora won't turn out like HAL 9000. Joseph says he loves Faith of the Heart. Donnie says that is whether under Picard's captaincy or Worf's. You're not going to see that shit, so stop asking for it, Donnie. You're not going to get it. This is not going to happen. There's no way Worf would be captain of the Enterprise. Jonathan says, I was responding to someone not liking the Natasha cells. I like them, but I wish they would have been seen on a newer ship rather than a refitted on Discovery. Well, they're on a bunch of the other ships in the fleet, so it's kind of just a thing. Alan and Grudge and the cat carrier thingy. Yo-Yo Buffalo says, my cheese bro. Okay. Feed me Seymour. Chief engineer is never on the bridge. Tilly was an ensign and promoted to lieutenant. Jet was the chief engineer on the Hiawatha. Now you fucked me up with that word. The Hiawatha. Ship was called, so theory she was already a chief rank. Fleet Path throws in $5. Have a drink because it's snowing here. I think I may have a white Christmas after all. If there's a white Christmas, I have to sing Ala Moraine. Well, it was snowing here earlier. It stopped probably like 2 hours ago. So we have snow, but it's going to be really mild the next upcoming week. So it's going to go away. But cheers. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I will have a drink for that. Merry Christmas, Captain Foley, and a Foley household. Live long and prosper. Thank you very much, David Hernandez. Same to you. Have a safe and merry, happy Christmas holiday season thingy, and a happy new year, and all that jazz. Smart Smears, I feel like showing the Enterprise is the next logical step of Lower Decks. Don't know what else to expect in the next season finale. Maybe Janeway or an actual Mirror Universe episode. Currently, Star Trek Online has an event where you can get the Eisenberg ship, the Nog. Why the fuck would you want that piece of shit? Oh, for free. Yeah, because nobody will buy that shit. That's why. Parker Klein, Faith in the Heart is the best theme song, the best theme in Star Trek besides the JJ theme. The JJ theme is really, really good. Faith of the Heart is also good, but for different reasons. Wagyu. I wouldn't be surprised if they try and do a full musical singing episode. The short Trek episode wasn't enough. Question. When they referred to the Enterprise, were they talking about the 32nd century or the 23rd or 24th century one? When I first saw it, thought the 32nd century one, but on further review, it could be that they're talking about any of the Enterprises that came across any kind of weird anomaly like this. So it's hard to say, but I want to think that it's the newer one. Worf is not qualified to be captain of anything. He hates people, and a certain race is easily brainwashed by rise cultists. He also makes poor command decisions. Not only that, Star Trek, but Sisko even told him once that with the mark on his file for when he went to rescue Jadzia against orders and for whatever his mission. Look, there's that he wouldn't probably never get a captaincy as a result of that because of that mark on his record. So everybody's saying that Worf will be captain. I mean, there are special circumstances that maybe yes, but I really don't think so. I don't really care for it personally. My cheese bro says you seem upset, bro. I don't seem upset though. They sent a robot out instead of a probe, but it went 1 kilometer per second, so really slow. Obviously, the new one, Enterprise and Voyager, got name drops as doing stuff. But Wagyu, it could also be that they're referring to historical records from another Enterprise and Voyager. So it could be both. The way they put it was quite... It could be interpreted both ways. Kuawa Melafoon puts in $5. Okay, you got me. I spent $50 on Star Trek Online this month, so here's 10%. Cheers. Thank you. I'm still waiting for the episode where the crew ends up on TOS Enterprise. It's not a Trek series unless you revisit the old bridge. They will never do that in Discovery because they already retconned their aesthetic to be a piece of shit, garbage, ugly, way too futuristic. But whatever, it is what it is. Probes should have been sent in every direction, not just ahead. We said that in our live, absolutely. Worf is also a bad dad. Worf is the worst dad in Star Trek history. McDonald's Christmas cheeseburger. I wouldn't say no at this point, but Matt's not here, so it's fine. I just love the Defiant, says Jamie. But Worf is one mark on his record by killing Duras, and that's also not a good thing. He fucking went across and killed Duras in TNG. He went and rescued Jadzia. That's 2 strikes on his record. And the third was probably killing Gowron. That's not something you do. So yeah, he's not a very exemplary Starfleet officer. You'll see the Enterprise bridge in Strange New Worlds. No, you'll see a shit modern version of the Enterprise bridge, but it's what it is. It's fine. Or sorry, you'll see the Discoverse version. There you go. You'll know when he's upset. The rant alert lights will go up, and he'll body you. He'll body you on the other channel. But is Worf a good dad by Klingon standards? No, no, he's not. Merry early Treksmas. I miss Gowron's eyes. Well, not today, because I got you with my big eyes, my big Gowron eyes. No, sorry. Also, I understand no reference to Pike's Enterprise time because Strange New Worlds, but you'd think a nod to the new show, maybe an Easter egg of something that would happen in the first season. Well, I agree, their version of the Enterprise bridge. Yes, but he did it as a Klingon. That's what he took. It doesn't fucking matter. Who gives a flying fuck? That's not how that works. You can't be like, take my badge off. I feel like breaking a regulation. That's right, motherfucker. Badge is back on. I didn't do it as a Starfleet officer. That's not how that shit works, my friend. Hey, buddy, you got your Boxing Day presents ready yet? What do you mean, Boxing Day presents? How tall was he? Was Kolo? What color was his eyes? Yeah, I wondered if... Colin says, I wondered if they were reference to the Enterprise D entering the subspace ref in the episode Force of Nature. Yes, that's what I kind of thought, too. On the subject of war, he's a terrible officer. He committed terrorist acts on Ryza. I'm surprised he wasn't at least court-martialed for it. Yeah, exactly. The odd thing is these writers can't do TOS Trek era, so they jumped forwards, then made the new show pre-TOS with all the same continuity issues. Yes. And don't... It's fine. Make your fucking show the way you want it to look and say it's a reimagined TOS prime timeline. Cool. Reimagined. Awesome. Good job, guys. You did a fantastic job. The designs are close enough and they look new and they look modern for a modern audience. Great. But don't tell me it's prime. Don't tell me that fucking the TOS Enterprise lines up with it. The TOS Enterprise was shown for 50 years in DS9, in Enterprise, in TNG, in the episode of Relics on the holodeck, to be exactly faithful to what it fucking should look like. You know why? Because it's a fucking period piece. Don't get me started. This will get me ranty. So you can't say, and it looked fucking fantastic in Mirror Darkly and Enterprise. Modern filming standards, modern lighting, that thing looked fucking futuristic and great. So I don't buy this bullshit. You can't use this 1960s look with them cardboard sets and the Christmas tree lights. Go fuck yourself. You can, and it looks fucking fantastic. There's no need to reimagine it. Who wins, Picard's fish or Archer's? I'm pretty sure Archer's dog, Porthos, would eat Livingston. Sorry. Cisco did some fucked up shit, though. Yes, he did. felt like the writers were using the pattern buffer without really knowing that they are a part of the transporter, which season 3 references personal transporters, so they don't exist. It's a paradox. Yeah, that's kind of a little bit of a loophole, but good way to allow for creativity, respect original Trek and Roddenberry. Well said, Cap. Cisco had Kira as a pet. Wahahaha. Let's see. We're at 39 likes. We're still not at our 50 likes, guys. Hit that like button. Let's get some more likes going on. Let's get another 11 likes. I'm sure we can do it. Hit that like button if you're just joining me. If you want to hang out, have some fun, have some drinks, shoot me a super chat. I'll drink with you. I've got some Fireball. I've got some beer. Got my vape thingy. Which, if you got a problem with, I really don't give a fuck. Because I'll do what I want to do, because I'm the captain. Sulu should wear a blue uniform. I mean, I know he's command, but he looked better in blue. He used to be a science officer, but before promoted to Discovery. Plus Saru in blue and Michael in red. Wait, now there are 2 of us? This is starting to get out of hand. Another Jonathan? What? Saru is the most Trek-like character in Discovery. Truth. Remember when Scotty was lost technology 75 years in the future? Good thing the entire Discovery crew is all caught up on instantly and good with technology instantly. Well, there'd be other references to being stuck in the transporter buffer. There was a few episodes during the course of the shows, at least. So it's not just Scotty that they're referencing. If anyone thinks the Akira looks bad, you should do something to yourself. Ooh, Parker, that's walking a fine line. Akira is an interesting looking ship. Not my favorite, but it looks good for sure. So, Wesley, Salty would not say no to a couple of. Oh, Salty Trekker, yes. I actually thought they would store those colonists last episode in Janfor's quarterback, but then I realized it was just a weird asteroid with 1,000 people. So why did intelligent DMA want to destroy? Well, it's not an intelligent DMA. It's just a device that is sent somewhere, and it's not necessarily aiming for the colony. It won't be a planned attack. That's the thing. It's going to be something innocuous. But anyway. I would like to see a talented artist to redesign the Kelpian species as if it were made in TOS era with special effects of the 60s. Well, tell Book that he's taking Quajon being blown up personally. And, I mean, I probably would too. What are your thoughts on Beyond? Beyond was the best of the 3 Kelvin films, hands down. It felt the most like a TOS or a Star Trek episode. Beyond was the best. And because it got boycotted because of a whole bunch of fucking reasons, it underperformed. I wasn't a big fan of the whole Starfleet captain getting turned into, whatever the fuck his name was. Krill, or no, not Krill, whatever. That was kind of stupid. But other than that, it had some really good moments. It started out well. The uniforms were a lot better. The Enterprise got destroyed. But before that, there were some really nice flybys of the Enterprise. You actually got to see the ship, which was really great. So yeah, Beyond was the best of the 3 fucking movies, for sure. For sure. Hands it down. Hot take, all UFOs are mages. Okay. I mean, 60s TOS Kelpian would probably give me nightmares, but sure, I'm curious. I like the first remade Trek movie. Which is better, the Akira Upside Down or the NX-01? The NX-01. I suspect either an invasion from Andromeda or some Q-like baby just playing with matter so Book can't actually take revenge, or it was an accident. I'll say that's the thing. Book's going to be super angry and all this, and it's going to build up, and why are they doing this, and why are they attacking planets? And it's going to be like me and Samuel have said, during the burn, a Federation ship or fleet tried some FTL experiment. It went wrong. They ended up in another galaxy 125 years later. because it's 125 years since the burn. They want to get back to their own galaxy, so they created this new tech or found this new tech, and they're trying to get back. So they're gonna, oh, we're gonna find out who the big bad guy is. Oh, it's just Starfleet. Shit, they were trying to get home. So you can't be mad at them. That being said, we have a whole episode coming out on the weekend talking about what things could be. So I'd say watch that because I don't want to get into it here. It's too much to talk about. I wasn't a fan of the Admiral 40 packs a day and beyond. Neither was I. Don't like her. What about Kelvin? Merry Christmas, by the way. What about Kevin? Who's Kevin? Keep in mind that Trip took the attack on Earth personally. He lost his sister. Book lost his brother and nephew. I did like the aliens used, but I liked Beyond. Killing Trip and Enterprise pissed me off. Parker says, I gotta go to bed. Good night. Good night. Merry Christmas. Happy Christmas, whatever you say. Good to see you. Kevin Sorbo cameo. I have a theory that the guest star from last week is Dr. Soren type mad scientist character who created the anomaly in the first place. Could be. I think they might have stole it from him with the thing on the back of his head. So yeah. Yeah. Did you delete the last drunk video, by the way? If you didn't, you really should. Hello. I didn't, and I won't, because that's not how we work. Crawl from there we go, is like Krill from the Orville. That's why I got it confused. Thank you. Tarka was the most interesting character this season. Kind of reminds me of the Darka doll from Red Dwarf, but I doubt they will know that reference. I know that reference, and yeah, I think Tarka was an awesome character. I want to see more of him. I love Jayla. She's all right. She doesn't really, stir my coffee, if you know what I'm saying. It is the Kelvin attack fleet. The TOS episode, they said it would take about 1,000 years to arrive from the Andromeda Galaxy. There you go. Perfect. Needs something explaining how the Disco Universe was caused because of time travel after the film Beyond that caused the Disco Universe. I hated killing off Trip 2, and he acts very out of character in that scene where he dies. He's acting like a scared, bumbling idiot, which wasn't Trip at all. Well, if you read the books, there's a book afterwards called Daedalus, where he actually faked his death so that he could join Section 31. And the only people that know about it are DePaul and Archer, I believe. Everybody else thinks he's dead. So that would make sense contextually that he was an idiot. But yeah. It's the cloud monster from Obsession. Do you smell a sickening sweet honey smell? It's gonna drain all the blood out of my body. TOS reference. Don't know if everybody knows. I quite like comedy aliens and get English wrong. Jayla made me think of characters like Johnny Five. Shit. Where's shit? I don't see any shit. Shit. Where's shit? I don't see any shit. Yeah. Why didn't Reed know about him joining Section 31? Reed did in the book. He found out later, though. They didn't need to know beforehand. So. Plus, Reed said, fuck you to Section 31, so. Now that book sounds something I need to read. Yes, it's called Daedalus. It's one of the Enterprise books. I think there's like 2 parts to it. I have them upstairs. So, was it true that future guy from the Tempocola was going to be Jonathan Archer, who wanted to change the past? Yes, that was the original plan. That was soon scrapped, though. Then they were going to go with something else, and they never went through with any of it. How did all this nebula gas get in here? Is weed legal where you're at? Weed is legal where I'm at, yes. But Reed thought DePaul had a nice bum. Well, everyone should think that DePaul has a nice bum, because she does. #facts. Nebula gas, possibly the pug. Do a stream just reading them. Paul needed to eat a sandwich. Yeah. That's kind of rude to say, but I can see why you'd say it. But you shouldn't say shit like that. We don't do the whole body shaming thing here. So you're gonna keep that up. You can see yourself out, please. Is Earth going to rejoin the Federation? Probably. I think the DMA is going to threaten Earth at some point, and they're going to have to save Earth. That's going to be part of the plot, I think. Can't argue about Paul's bum. Naked shower scene. No, she needed to make a sandwich. That's almost as bad, but that's more funny. But she would make a sandwich logically, which would probably drive me nuts. No body shaming, but mullet shaming? Yes. Exactly. All it takes is a pair of fucking scissors or a trimmer, and you can get rid of a fucking mullet, because that's a bad decision. Body shaming, sure, some people can probably control how much they eat a little bit better, but generally, it's not really somebody's choice. I got a big gut on me. I should probably just cut down my food intake. I just don't really want to. So, but I could change it if I wanted to, I guess. But honestly, I used to be skinny as a rail for the longest time until I was like 34. Then once I hit 34, my metabolism changed. I met Sylvia, got really happy with my life, and just I'm comfortable. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into the whole body shaming thing and why it's not cool, but she's still hot, but that's objectifying, which is just as bad as shaming. The one thing I like about this season in general is that each episode no longer ends in a cliffhanger. Yes. Is it not Vulcan custom to never touch food with their hands? I believe so. They're a telepathic species, so they don't like touching people's hands. That's why they don't do handshakes and stuff generally. And they're also vegetarian, so meat is not their thing. Touching food, though, I'm not sure. I believe that is the case. But hairstyles can be changed, though. Yeah, it would be cool if the DMA was made by the Picard series Super AI. Yeah. Look over there, a positive Trek topic. Where? Carbs kill, but carbs are fucking yummy. I actually kind of like Gray's hair. Looks better than it used to, plus Bowie vibes. It doesn't look better than it used to, in my opinion, but, teach their own. So Adira just took over as science rep on Bridge now. No, if you listen to the fucking episode, she says it's temporary. Linus is supposed to be in that position, but has to hang out under the heat lamps for whatever reason, because he's a lizard, and there's something going on with him, because Gray says, oh, poor guy. So, yeah. James McGill, $2. Have a nice holiday, and thank you for your hard work. Thank you very much, James McGill. You have a great holiday as well. She was grossed out with the hamburger drive-up episode. I wonder if the crew of Discovery seemed to have split apart with 32nd century folk on board filling roles. So that guy who died this episode was even a past or present. We don't know, because they won't tell us. I wonder if you're going to upgrade Discovery next episode. I hope so. Just want to wish you and your family a Merry Christmas, Cap. Thank you very much, Joseph. Same to you. Gray's hair looked better when he was a Vulcan. I totally fucking agree with you. Someone's attractiveness isn't objectifying. If anyone did was talk about T'Pol's bum, that would be objectifying, but they didn't. They don't. Amen. Hi from Oakville. Is it snowing in London? It was snowing here earlier. It stopped about 2 hours ago, though. So, yeah, we do have snow on the ground for sure. So, last episode was a completely different bridge crew. That's weird. That weird alien has a massive head on a human body. I mean, there's different shifts. You realize that, right? The bridge crew's not on the bridge 24 hours a day. There will be different shift rotations. So you got your A shift, B shift, and C shift. Kind of like at the strip club. You got your A squad, B squad, and C squad, depending on what day and time you go. And you know, they vary in quality. So that's kind of what the bridge situation was. Linus is molting. It made sense that he needed to be under a heat lamp. Enterprise got weird, but T'Pol was a great character to show the bond growing between humans and Vulcans. You have any opinions on who made the day make? A lot. We already did a live talking about it. We've done an episode talking about it. We'll have more talking about it. And yes, we've got a lot of theories. I don't really want to get into it here because it's a long topic. So, welcome back. We fixed your ship. Now it's the USS Discovery B. We did a refit. Did you change the bridge design? No. Well, naturally they have shifts. Would be nice to see who this thing is with the gigantic head on a human body. Yeah, I know. But we've been waiting 4 seasons to find out about Squidhead. That's the only reason we're watching still. I'll buy that. Strip club knowledge, laughing my fucking ass off. The night shift robot chicken, you want us to serve you? Ew. Did you know Squidhead alien is actually played by a very attractive woman? Did not know that. Fleet Pass went back $5. Bryce, Wright, Reese, Nielsen, Owa, and Detmer had lines this week. Does that mean they're going to do something this season? Hopefully. It was good to see the bridge crew actually have some shit to do. So yes, thank you for the super chat. We're still not at 50 likes, guys. We're 1 away. One person out there needs to hit that like button. Does the Dominion still exist in 32nd century? Who the fuck knows? Because we certainly don't. And I'm not sure they're ever going to tell us. So, yeah. Let's spam the chat right now. What did you think of this episode? Was it yes, you liked it, no, you didn't, or meh? Let me know, because I want to kind of get a read on the room and see what you guys think. Robot Chicken did a great scratch about the night shift on Enterprise D with Patrick Stewart doing the voice of Picard. Yes, they did. That Burnett from season 3 plays the squid. Oh, nice. I kind of suspect the squid head can't articulate the mouth well for talking, although I remember in a short trek, the squid head that got killed talked briefly. Tilly Replicator Chaos. So we got a yes, and a meh. In episode 5, I was gutted for Reese. He got to lead the evacuation, but it happened off screen. I know. I was looking, when he volunteered, I was like, yes, we're going to see him doing stuff, but no. I think that was the best episode of the season. I sold it 5 out of 10. Another yes from Tim, a meh from Jonathan. Turd for instance was good. Feed Me Seymour says, Burnham says, Stamets. We need more power for S.H.I.E.L.D. Stamets. We've used all the power. The only place left is the gift shop. You know, what should happen is Burnham say, Stamets, we need more power for S.H.I.E.L.D. And Stamets be like, I'm the mushroom guy. I'm not an engineer. I'm in the spore room. Why are you talking to me? Contact main engineering and talk to the fucking engineer or the engineering staff. That would probably be a good start. I'm the mushroom guy, the spore guy, and I'm also like a scientist kind of guy. Why the fuck am I redirecting power? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So, 5.5 out of 10 says Jail Young. We better not see the turbo shafts ever again. These days, beam everybody on habitation decks to a single deck and turn off life support on those idle decks. So glad to hear that I'm not the only one that thinks he's the mushroom guy all the time. Well, he is. That's the point. Can I interest you in a mushroom? Maybe. Sylvia and myself have done live streams where we're on shrooms playing video games, and they're fucking hilarious. I wish Matt was here, Matt Boardman, because he could attest to it. They're fucking great. Sylvia might join us as well on the 27th when we do our Drunkyards. So, you get to see the Admiral. LOL, was the pattern buffer code for Turbolift Pocket Universe for the crew to hide it? Maybe. At least in the 32nd century, they could have TARDIS tech. Well, in episode whatever of Enterprise, there was that ship that had the TARDIS interior. They dropped the wrench down, and you... Ting, 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 ting. Like it was huge inside. It was just a little shuttle pod size. So, sure. The sad thing is, Paul Stamets is the name of the real mushroom scientist, and his Google results must have been destroyed by Discovery. Yes, well, the character is named after him, so... Quick, everyone get into the cetacean tanks. It's gonna get hot. Oh yeah, jump into water that's gonna boil. Discovery wouldn't have cetacean ops tanks. Those didn't come around until like TNG era. So... Bridge Alien is called Osnolus and is played by Canadian actress Ava Blackwell. Cool. Canadians for the win. It is filmed in Toronto, so... You guys want to talk about anything other than Discovery? There's a reason I didn't use the Discovery thumbnail that Samuel made for me for this episode. Because I thought it's Christmas time. Let's just hang out and chill. Because I won't be able to do this tomorrow on Christmas Eve. Won't be able to do it Christmas Day or Christmas night, I don't think. But, yeah. Skeleton hands. You see, Ozzy knows all about it. Maybe say something, eh? Well, maybe. She's hot, in my opinion. Weird. She plays an ugly alien. But what about the horny beluga whales? Who wants to skinny dip with humans? It's fine. Please, God, let's talk about TOS, TNG, DS9, Voyager, Enterprise instead. You can talk about anything. It doesn't have to be Star Trek related either. Let's talk about the Orville, says Joseph. I'm happy with Discovery overall. I'm happy they went to the future and showed us what happened in the 32nd century. Yes. Do you know if they stopped the Battlestar ship line for Eagle Moss after the last one? I have no idea. Eagle Moss has been very sketchy with us lately, so I don't know. Orville can't wait for the new season. Neither can I. And I want to see something new on Strange New Worlds. I agree. You take the jabs. What? You take the jabs you can get in Hollywood. Alright. Why is Project Achieva sad? Because the pretty girl is playing an ugly alien? Runs on fungus. He's a mad computer, a pocket universe in the turbolift, a captain who can't stop crying, and a crew that no one knows what their job is. Discovery really is a ship of the damned. That's kind of funny. I've never seen Lower Decks Season 2 yet, kind of saving it for the disco antidote. Well, you're missing out. Getting vibes that maybe the DMA is from the Starfleet from another universe. Yep, I kind of get the same thing. We've been saying that all along. Check out our episodes this weekend. We have 2 coming out, one on Saturday, one on Sunday. I think they're really informative, really well done. I gotta say that I even think they're fantastic, our discussions. So check them out. What's everybody want for Christmas? What do you want for Christmas? You could put any actor play Dr. Boyce in Strange New Worlds. Jeffrey Combs. The DMA is going to be from the 42nd century. I think the song Ranting gives it being the Wellpro Builders away. It's not the Wellpro Builders. It would be good to have an evil 32nd century Kelvin Starfleet. What do you think? I mean, maybe, sure. Santa, please bring me an exocomp. Just as long as it's not named Peanut Hamper. fucking hate peanut hamper. Peanut hamper can fucking short circuit. I hate that thing. You okay, precious? Yeah. The DMA is Jeffrey Combs. Maybe not evil. Maybe they had a burn that was much worse. Could be. Could be. Yeah, it's going to be something innocuous. It's not going to be an attack. It's going to be somebody wanting to explore or somebody trying to get home. It's going to be all this anger built up with Book and everybody else. Like, why are they attacking us? How? Why would anybody do that? And, oh, she does insist on sitting on my lap. Well, you just insulted her. Now she's leaving. But yeah, she tries to get on my lap quite often. Bird of Prey 5 was guessing the DMA is related to the whale probe in his review. Well, he's wrong. So, hearing the DMA is from outside the galaxy makes it even more sure that they're intergalactic refugees, and Book will have his anger. He can't direct at them anymore. Yep, exactly. I think I'm getting a 537 3-foot Connie. It was on my Amazon wish list, and then it disappeared. The Amazon box sounded like a model kit. Well, that's snooping. How dare you? How many aliens are from outside our galaxy that have appeared in Trek over the past series? Not very many. Probably you can count them on one hand, but there have been a few. The Book conversion basically confirms she's not going to get his revenge. The Book conversation. Bah. Lorca caused the DMA. If they're refugees, then Michael will totally ignore their rights. Burnham's been a good captain this season. Her character's definitely changed for the better. You can still be angry at somebody for accidentally destroying your world. Yes, but you won't get revenge against them if they didn't intend it. Like, this whole you need to hunt them bullshit it's not gonna fly. Sorry. But, yeah. I meant the conversation Booker had about not having a place to put his anger. Yes. Well, it rules out my universe because they already know they made up the universe. So when they found out the data, they would have known it was a mirror, so it's not mirror. Yes. But it's very likely ruled out, yes. Quite a few things are ruled out now. So even Booker's line of, I thought it would be somebody that we know. It's like, nope, it's not. Why the hell didn't they make first contact with those aliens that Ninja Nun found a few episodes ago with bodies made of latinum? Their bodies weren't made of latinum, but their bodies had latinum in them. And maybe they did? We don't know. Does Disco have cetacean ops now? No. There's no reason Discovery would ever have cetacean ops. That being said, the fucking Cerritos shouldn't have cetacean ops either, which when we talked to Mike McMahon, he kind of agreed with, but he still wanted to put it in. So it is what it is. I said it before, the writing team seems to be firing on all 4 cylinders this season. I'm not going to give them 8 cylinders just yet, though. That's funny. Because as I read 4 cylinders, I'm like, what about 8 cylinders? What if they get up to 12 cylinders like a Lamborghini? Prize-winning episode 5 moment. Criminal guy admits he was a murderer to Burnham and says, "You do not shrink from me?" No, bro. She's murdered way more people than you have. It's true. It's true. Ava Blackwell is on Cameo. $35. I don't know who. Oh, that's the pretty alien. That's the ugly alien. I wonder how Rowan Tarkov created his device for that small DMA. Well, the Cerritos has a rubber ducky room, enough said. So does the Enterprise D. It's on the MSD. It's on the MSD engineering. There's a rubber ducky room. Did you see the funny clapping, cheering in the Voyager episode where the Kazon rulers came in the room and negotiated and no one was there to cheer? I don't know what you're talking about. Probably saw it, yes. I think those Latin aliens will have something to do with what's going on. Maybe not that they're responsible, but the people that may see them again. No, I don't think so. Burnham kill count is over 9,000. Thinking about it, the Andorians or the Tellarites were the first aliens to visit Earth instead of the Vulcans. We would probably have shot them. Zephyr had a shotgun. When is Mike McMahon interview coming out? During the Discovery hiatus? Also, he did say not all Cali ships have a cetacean up, so this Ritos must be special. I don't know when it's coming out. I kind of gave Samuel shit for that the other day because he hasn't even edited it all yet because it's like an hour and a half long interview and he wants to break it up into smaller little bite-sized interviews, and that takes a lot of work considering how many people we were talking to. So yeah, I really want to see it as well. It was a great interview. Mike McMahon's awesome and his team loves us, so yeah, I can't wait to see it. But Samuel hasn't edited it yet, so I would say get after Samuel about that. So I wish I knew the answer, Smart Smears. But don't ask. This is literally the situation of don't ask me. I just work here, even though I'm the captain and should know everything. TNG, DS9, Voyager, or Discovery for me. 1 TNG, 2 DS9, 3 Discovery, 4 Voyager. Maybe be DS9, TNG, Voyager, then Discovery if you're just doing those 4. The excuse that Discovery is in the future is so anything is possible feels like a writing crutch that ignores science. I kept feeling like it's just trying to keep things right and then get sidetracked. They're in the future so they can't fuck up canon anymore because everybody complained about it. YJ Wrangler, Merry Christmas, Cap. Merry Christmas to you as well. Episode 5 mentioned no contact from the Q continuous from the past 600 years, meaning last time they made a presence was in the 26th century, which is not far off from Picard is based. Is that a clue about Picard season 2? Could be, but it's still 100 years after Picard, so. We've been after him, or the Enterprise ring ship, for nearly a year now, I think. It will happen when it happens. Yeah, don't get me started. We got some great stuff filmed with Andrew Probert about the Enterprise D Bridge. We got stuff filmed with Larry Nemechek that's literally like 3 or 4 years old at this point. We got a lot of stuff in the reserve bank. Unfortunately, with new Trek out, we need to focus on that stuff, and Samuel doesn't have the time to get that stuff done. So, yeah, I don't know why people hate Voyager either. My head says DS9 was probably better than TNG, but TNG is in my heart. Yes, I get that as well. I get that. I totally get that. That thinking for sure. So. 100 years from Picard's series, the Enterprise J existed in the 26th century. Are you really okay with detaching cells? I think they're a gimmick. I'm fine with them. It's future tech. My phone charges wirelessly. Try telling me that in 1980, I would have said you were crazy. It's fine, and they wrote themselves into a fucking corner with that because they made all the Discovery tech so advanced, like a future version of our tech now as opposed to a future version of Enterprise tech, that they had to do something like detach the cells. I'm perfectly fine with the idea. It's fine. I understand that people think it's a gimmick, and that's fine, but Sebastian, aka Space Daddy, throws in €2. Why not hire someone to edit those interviews? Ask Samuel, because he likes editing out my jokes, apparently, I guess. I don't know. He just likes the way that he edits. He doesn't trust anybody else with those kind of editing choices. So that's a him thing. I've told him many times we need to hire other editors, but he's very determined to do it all himself. So who am I to argue? It is what it is. Sebastian, you talk to Samuel about that. I don't really have a favorite Star Trek. I like them all for what they each are. Star Trek only ever produced one episode I did not watch to the end. It was a short trek. Can you guess which one? No, I can't, because everything is worth watching. Otherwise, you have no right to bitch about it. They are a gimmick, but it's future tech, so I'm far into season 3 on Voyager, currently, and almost finished with Battlestar Galactica, and loving both. I don't like the detached cells. That's fine. I really don't give a shit. You can like them or you not like them. I get it. Some people don't like it. That's fine. I get sick and tired of hearing it on a constant fucking basis. That it's stupid. Yeah, I get it. Some people don't like it. But you're not inundated with people telling you that they like it or they hate it every day. So to hear it over and over and over and over again, it gets a little bit whiny and complainy, and it's really annoying. You would have said Tech from Back to the Future 2 was silly. It all came true, almost. I wish the future looked more like Back to the Future 2. Yes. But in old Trek, people would write sci-fi with the consideration of the technology of the universe in mind. Now we forget about tech for convenience constantly. Jay, hey Jay, how's it going? Merry Christmas to you as well. You have a few words with Sam, Sebastian. You fucking read him the riot act, because he'll probably listen to you a little bit more than me. The Girl Who Made the Stars, what the fuck? Oh yeah, that's a bad one. I watched that once all the way through. You gotta watch it all the way through, just because. But yeah, I watched it once. I will never probably watch it again because that was fucking stupid. Good to know some stuff in the bank for when Trek isn't on TV too. Yes, Samuel is a control freak. He wants it perfect, and the only way it's perfect is if he does it. At least that is what I get from Stuart. Yes. That princess is one with her planet. Her planet is her sister. Disco is absolutely space fantasy, not science fiction. Yes, space fantasy sums up Disco pretty good. And definitely does not fit in Prime Trek timeline. Sorry. It's definitely the Discoverse. It's its own thing. Let's see. 47 people here, 61 likes. Can we get 9 more likes? Can we get to 70 likes? Also, another $10 would be awesome, if possible. If anybody wants to have me have another half a shot or a full, I haven't had a full shot or a half shot in a while. If you guys want to see me blitz, the other night was great. Super chats were flowing, so was the alcohol. And I was saying it's pretty stupid shit by the end. So it's kind of up to you guys. So Disco is Star Wars? I mean, it's closer to Star Wars than Star Trek, I think. Perspex shafts, probably, if you're talking about toys. What? I like the tuna cells, the new nacelles. The only thing that bugged me, the show was more concerned about models. We'll look with the space between them. Yeah, that's the problem. Turd says, yeah, bondage, going for groceries and butt sex. What? Oh, the other, yeah. Going for groceries, I don't get that part, but yeah. Oh, my dishwasher finally got installed, as did the rest of my cabinets. It's so good to have a fucking dishwasher again, says Fleetpot. Yeah, I hear you. We just got a new dishwasher too, so it's awesome. Space fantasy, ha. I keep saying that Discovery is just Star Wars, pretending to be Star Trek. With the whole can do this and can't do that in the future, my headcanon is future Discovery era is a twofold dark age. Time travel ban crippled everyone, and the burn broke the back. Disco universe. Michael hair is almost afro. Saru wears high heels. The ship spins like a disco ball. Hence the disco universe. I call it a magic cupboard. What, the dishwasher? Meh, I have to work at 7. Time for bed soon. All right, see you, YJ Wrangler. Thank you for joining us. Merry Christmas. Tony says, I still don't understand why they didn't update the bridge in between this season. Literally makes no sense, and the tactile interface apparently no longer is used. Don't get me started on that. Samuel and myself both agree with you on that one. Hopefully with it being totally fucking destroyed in this episode, we'll get a new one, but I highly doubt it. The room you are redoing looks awesome, Cap. Thank you, Jay. Appreciate that. They did update the bridge. It has flames now. Yeah, it has Universal Studios like flamethrowers. So, I mean, that's a thing. So, Stamets doesn't have a chair. They did. They had a flamethrower just in case someone throws a Ramstein concert on the bridge. I've heard Ramstein concert. I've heard, I think, a Guar concert reference. I've heard another concert reference as well for those flamethrowers. But yeah, they definitely feel like that. And don't forget the motion picture transporter effect. Okay. Yeah, they will update it by making it even darker, worse looking copper. He had one request during the refit for a chair, but no chair for Stamets. Do you guys drink mulled wine over there? I mean, some people do. I can't say I've ever had any, but yes, it is kind of a thing. What set of dice are you keeping for yourself, Foley? Probably the red ones. Probably the red ones. Probably the red ones. Guar, fuck yeah. I thought you were leaving, YJ Ringo. You have work in the morning. Go. Be worky. 7 more likes, guys. Can we get 7 more likes? And like I said, another $10, a $10 super chat or something would be awesome. A couple 5s. I'd like to have some more drinks. But, yeah. But this episode, the flamethrowers didn't get used, but the whole bridge was on fire. But how, as life support was off? So where is the oxygen coming from? It's not fire, it was plasma. So that's why. It doesn't need oxygen to burn. That's the whole point. It's plasma. Had a whole fucking, there were people bitching about plasma all during the live that we were talking about the flames on the bridge, and people were like talking about the life support, and well, it doesn't need, actually, it doesn't need oxygen because it's plasma. It's like, okay, that's cool. Please stop talking about it because we were way past it at that point. But at this point, I should have break if they ever show engineering. Me too. Oh, YJ Wrangler's out of here. He's beaming out now. See you later. Sleep well. Plasma fire in TNG was green. There's different kinds of plasma fire, though. There's different kinds of plasma. Work? What's that? Hey, I'm doing work right now. That's kind of the thing, so. Plasma needs an oxidizer. I don't fucking care. I don't know and I don't care. It's fine. There's probably oxidizers in the paint on the bridge or something. Who cares? My God. Let's beat this show to death with a fucking stick. Oh my God. I don't care. It was good. It was a good episode. Let's just enjoy it for what it is. When the episode's good and the acting's good and the character development is good and the writing's good, everybody's like, well, actually, that fire shouldn't have been on fire. It's like, just fucking enjoy something for 3 seconds. I hate mulled wine, not the taste. It's nice that I don't like it. It's Christmas, but you're in the pub and all you can smell is mulled wine. It's sickening, sweet, sickening scent. Ruins my enjoyment of beer. Wow. Cade MacArthur says, hail Trekyards. Thank you, Cade. The plasma fire is conveniently looks exactly like a normal fire. Okay, who gives a fuck? Hey, we're talking about plasma when Disco just throws rocks to show damage. Hey, so am I. When is that? What? Flames on my face. Yeah. I hated her so much. Flames on the side of my face. Fucking awesome movie. I love that movie. I like the fire aesthetics in the Disco Lounge, but I didn't see the space visuals like in 10 Forward, which is a little disappointing. Damn right, it's a good episode. I mean, we saw them eject the core prematurely from engineering. God only knows why it knocked into the side of the ejection. Oh, that was awful. That ding, 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 ding. That was just... Who fucking ever engineered that should have been shot. That's dangerous. Can we use programmable matter to make me a chair? No. Oh, God. I am drinking a bottle of champagne because it was $5 at Walmart. There you go. Get you drunk, right? So, all this talk about fire, I hope there will be jokes about this in the next season of Lower Decks. Look at Look at bridge. Anytime any damage happens, you can clearly see rocks and foam. All right, for the fucking last time, it's not rocks. It is an insulation foam that they put in the consoles to prevent actual fires on the consoles. So when the console explodes some foam, and yeah, it turns into chunks that look like rocks. They're not fucking rocks. That's another thing that pisses me off. It's one of those tropes. Oh, there's rocks on the bridge. They packed them consoles full of rocks. No, they didn't. It's an insulation foam in the console. How hard is that to understand? They only have one flare on the ship, and they used it. Maybe in season 5, they get 2 flares installed. Well, they have a new surround screen studio on Discovery, so it's possible we may actually see main engineering, as it would be cheap to do. Yeah, but will they? Those are lucky console rocks, don't you know? For April Fools, you should do a video of you and Cockings. That's entirely normal, except you're both drawn and animated in South Park style. Only 5 days to the Boba Fett series. How excited! I'm super excited for that. I just finished watching The Witcher season 2 as well, which is awesome. There's a whole bunch of shit coming out that I need to watch. So, the new flares won't arrive until Tuesday. Yeah. Paul Renshaw just messaged me privately and says, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Paul. He's not on the live chat, though, so. Disco will get, at most, systems and refit. Yeah. Let's see. We're still waiting for 6 more likes, at least. Hopefully you guys have a good Christmas. Hopefully you have good Christmas plans. Hopefully you're all ready for Christmas. I had to do some running around today. I had to watch Discovery, and then I had to film with Samuel. We did 4 videos. Then I had to go out and finish some shit for Christmas Day, which was a pain in the ass, because it actually wasn't too bad busy-wise. I mean, the traffic was a little bit awful, but... And then I came back, watched Discovery a second time to get the subtitles and stuff, then had like an hour break, and then went straight into the live. And then I'm doing this live now. So I've had a pretty hectic day, but I'm almost ready for Christmas. I don't think I'll ever really be ready. Lower Deck should have you or Samuel on an episode. That would be awesome. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen. It could definitely happen. That's all I'm going to say right here, right now. Yeah, Witcher Season 2 was great. The second cliffhanger of The Witcher caught me off guard. Yeah, Hedgehog Boy. I bet Disco gets 8 seasons just so they can say the longest running Trek show ever. I wouldn't be surprised. We've called that too. We've said that before, that we could see them doing that. I thought February was when that Gene Luck Pickard show started. Yeah, it's supposed to start mid-February, so I don't know what they're doing. If they had to shuffle things around, I don't know. Because this mid-season break just kind of came out of the blue, so I don't know what's going on with that. How do you plan your holidays? I'm having a gathering, but I'll keep relatively small and everyone's fully vaccinated. We'll do it any fucking way we please, because that's the way it's going to happen. Everybody in our family is fully vaccinated as well. We're going over to Sylvia's sisters tomorrow. My son is a municipal enforcement officer, so even if we do get called by one of the neighbors, which we won't because all their neighbors are cool and they're in the country, Thomas will, it's actually in his district, so he'll just be like, actually his boss will probably call him about it, and he'll be like, yeah, we're fine. And who gives a shit? I hate this restriction on family gathering things, like, not like you're with strangers, so whatever. Just don't get me started on that shit. Rob Ford can suck my dick. Can we get visuals? Captain, it's a window. What do you want me to do? Well, there's the opening we came in from. Don't know if they put a window in the back. Flowers? Is there a Jean-Luc Pickard here? Yeah. Oh, man. I'm just having fun hanging out and chat with you guys. Hopefully you guys are having fun as well. Drop a hell yeah in the chat if you are. If I've offended anybody tonight, I don't really give a shit. I am who I am. I don't pretend to be anybody else. A lot of things bug me. I usually don't have a problem. I can be politically correct and say it's not rocks, it's foam, but sometimes it just pisses me off. But I think that's one of the things that people like about me is I just speak my fucking mind. So if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but whatever. It is what it is. So no offense intended, unless I specifically call you out, which I will do. If you watch one of my live streams and feel offended, it was never intentional, unless I say you're a fucking idiot and get the fuck out of here. If I want you to be offended or feel offended, trust me, you'll know that you were offended. There won't be any question. There won't be like, oh, that's a whole other thing. Somebody got offended because I was having problems speaking the one night and I said, oh my God, I'm having a fucking stroke. It's a joke. It's a joke, not a dick. Don't take it so hard. And somebody like 3 years later said, I haven't commented or really watched a lot of your stuff since that because I had a family member that died from a stroke. I was offended. Like, yeah, so I've had family members that died from a stroke too. It's a fucking joke. Relax. Why don't you talk to me about it? Send me a message saying that it offended you. Instead of just not, like, I don't understand people. Whatever. It is what it is. Moving on. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm offended. I'm cool with you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. We got some hell yeahs. They need to be clear about the foam and incorporate it into a script or plot. No, because it's most normal fucking human beings wouldn't jump to the conclusion that there's fucking rocks in a console, because that's just fucking stupid. So why do they have to explain common sense? Paul Contos, $5. Merry Christmas, Captain. Thank you very much, Paul. Drink. Where was the Raysian scientist this episode? He would have loved flying the spacesuit butt crack. He probably would have, actually. I don't know where he was. That's a good question. CTV Sci-Fi is back to airing mostly non-sci-fi movies again for the holidays, where we can get a free preview of the channel, which really seems like they don't know how much to properly promote themselves. Now, CTV Sci-Fi, it's on right now. They got Jurassic Park on, and it's kind of fucking garbage. It used to be Space, which was a lot better. Space Channel was way better, but then CTV bought it, and it became CTV Sci-Fi, which is, they play fucking Elementary, Sherlock Holmes. That's not fucking science fiction. Like, stop. Whatever. There's no point worrying about people offended by ridiculous things. I know, but it still bothers me. I still have self-esteem issues and depression, and somebody not liking me for a reason that was not my intent really annoys me. Like, if you don't like me, I'll give you a fucking reason not to like me. If you really don't want to like me, give me a chance, and trust me, you won't fucking like me. But don't get offended by something I say and think it was directed at you when I don't even know who the fuck you are. Like, seriously. Anyway. People need to not get their panties in a bunch these days. People are too sensitive, especially with the whole cancel culture. Yeah, tell me about it. Yes, but he was being stroked by a furry, a woman dressed in a squirrel costume. I thought it was not foam, but alloy from the ship. Foam does make sense. If people feel offended, they tend to shy away from confrontation and leave rather than talk about it. Doesn't really help content creators, though, if they need feedback. Exactly. Or they go to somebody other fucking channel and go, Trekyards offended me. They're so rude. And they'll bitch and whine and complain to everybody else. And everybody, because I've met people who are like, oh, I've heard, I haven't really watched any of yours because I've heard that you guys are like shills for CBS. Like, you just love everything Star Trek. It's like, no, we give everything a fair shake. If it sucks, it sucks. We point that out. If they do something good, even if it's one little thing in a scene that absolutely is fucking garbage, we'll point out that good thing. We're not fucking shills. We get comments that we're shills and haters on the same fucking video because people hear what they fucking want to hear. So, what if aliens abducted Alex Kurtzman from, I wish that, just don't bring him back. But Sherlock is related to Spock, so technically sci-fi. That means Spock's related to me then, because Arthur Conan Doyle married a Foley. So probably not related to me, but anyway, regardless, he was married to a Foley. So I guess I'm related to Ursula Conan Doyle, therefore Sherlock Holmes, therefore Spock. That's pretty awesome. That Transformers script read you did looks fun. Only watched the first few minutes so far. Everyone go check it out. Yes, go watch it. It is hilarious. I mean, it's not for a lot of people. It's only like 48 minutes long, the whole movie, but it's fun. The voices that are done, it's fun. It's a fun watch. If you guys aren't subscribed to the Captain Foley personal channel, go check it out if you're a Transformers fan. Might start a YouTube channel called Cancellation and invite everyone who's been canceled to put content on the channel. Last Christmas, CTV Sci-Fi had the Fast and Furious series every day. I know Jurassic Park is sci-fi, but it's 50-50 odds. It absolutely is. They do have some very questionable fucking choices. Back when it was space, they still did kind of the same thing. They would play Castle, which is a Nathan Fillion show, and it had some sci-fi, supernaturally type elements to it, but it still didn't classify as sci-fi in my opinion. But yeah, they need to get their shit together. Project Achieve with Trekyards is extremely fair and balanced. See, the problem is people that think that though don't tell anybody else that. It's only the haters that is like, those guys are shills, or they kicked me out because there's no freedom of speech on their forum. It's like, when you're fucking rude and insulting, Tyler's here, Fleetpaw, he knows the shit we deal with on the Facebook page. We just don't kick people out because we feel like it. They have to do something egregious and completely break the fucking rules to get kicked out. And it's like, oh, well, you have no freedom of speech. Freedom of speech only extends so fucking far, I'm afraid, especially when you join somebody else's channel or their page, because they have rules that you agreed to when you joined. It's their house. You're in it. They make the rules. And just don't be rude and be a dick for dick's sake. You can say negative things about a show and be in a constructive way, or not call people names, not bully them. So those people get kicked out and they're like, oh my God, Trekyards is they're Nazis. Oh my God. Like, whatever. Anyway, we're going totally in the wrong direction here. I'm starting to get mad. Wagyu puts in £5. Have a drink, matey. Thank you. I don't know if I need any more. I'm already ranting, so. I need a new beer soon. Unless somebody wants to put it at a 10 or a 20, and then I can have an actual shot of liquor. But we disagreed about Stamets' behavior on a live a few episodes ago. I was going to email you about it, but it just wasn't important enough. It's okay for us to disagree. People forget that. Really? People can disagree these days? No, they can't. It's so polarized. Either you agree with me or you're evil and you need to die. Indiana Jones is sci-fi. Close enough that I would say yes, but that's still in that questionable range. Everyone should just subscribe to Captain Foley personal channel anyway, because it's great content there. Some of the time. I really don't release as much as I should, but whatever. Love the Transformers movie video. You did great. What you did was great. Thank you very much, Jay. Hold on. Everything on TV is fictional recreations. It's all sci-fi. In the best way, I hope you and Mr. Calkins don't change. You guys are great guys who bring fun content to YouTube. Out of all the Trek YouTubers, I feel you guys are give it good feedback. Thank you, Paul. I just enforce the rules in the house that Foley creates. And at the end of the day, I don't care. You don't care? Well, I guess you're fired then. Which type? TOS Nazi or Enterprise time travel Nazi? No, they're real life Nazis. That's what they compare us to. That's fucked up. Spock's mother's relation to Conan Doyle by saying Spock was related to Sherlock Holmes. I mean, aliens do exist they do, yes. I should be a little peeved. All those $5 tips normally get me some boobage at a titty bar. That's true. I mean, I haven't taken my shirt off or shown a nipple on here in a long time. So, how did the DMA push the asteroids into the sun with gravity? Do you not know how gravity works? Do you have a gravity wave coming at you? If it's not impactful and it's moving slowly, you're going to move away from it. So that's how. And it wasn't moving very fast. Plus, all it would take is to push it closer to the sun, and then the sun's gravity would take over and pull it in. So it was very close to the sun, actually. Kind of stupidly close, but whatever. Had an idea about your 24-hour live, 24 episodes watch party. Pick a theme like time travel episodes across all Trek series. That would be cool. Yeah, I have some of those things up here. I don't care what these people for doing my job. Oh, you don't care? Oh, that's what you don't care about. Okay. If the sonar worked in this void, wouldn't that make the environmental fluidic? It's not fucking fluidic, and it's not fucking sonar. Sonar was the analogy. They turned the sensor readings, the sensor feedback, into an audible ping. They aren't sending fucking sound waves through space. That's what people don't understand. If you listen to the fucking dialogue, they're basically turning the sensor information that picks up the particles into an audible ping so that we know which way to go. It's not literally sending out a fucking ping. That's another thing. People don't understand, or they don't watch it enough, or read the subtitles, or actually get the context clues to figure things out. Because we had somebody saying that too, like, sonar doesn't work in space. Well, no shit, Sherlock. The sun was pulled away faster than Colony, but that doesn't make sense. Stuff in the vacuum is at the same rate. What if Canada annexed the... Oh my god. Paul Contos, $5. Give us the scoop. Do you guys have the Voyager J Eagle Mouse yet? No. No, we don't. If I did, I would do a review of it. I don't have it yet. Gotham exists in Trek, after all. I understand it, but it sounds exactly like sonar. Well, that was the analogy. Ever watch Futurama, where they talk about Star Trek and how you have a really complex technological explanation and you make it simple for the everyman? Like putting too much air into a balloon. It'll blow up. Because you got to do that because it's fucking Star Trek. All right, so as you said with the theme idea, check this out. Got these here, the Star Trek collections. So I've got alternate realities, Captain's Log, which is like Captain, the actor's favorite episodes. We got all Borg episodes, all Q episodes, all Klingon episodes, all time travel episodes. So yeah, time travel would be a good one. So would alternate realities, which I love. So, oh my god, there's Jurassic Park. That'd be a good idea, actually. A time travel or alternate realities thing would work for me. So yeah, it's a good idea. Thank you. Data was a fan of Sherlock Holmes and was a stand-in for Spock type characters. So you're related to Data as well. So you don't want 8472 to make a mean comeback. Nope. I love Futurama, especially its kick-butt theme tune. Not sonar, it works like how traffic cops register how fast a car is traveling. A laser bouncing back. If they get a bounce back, they know which way to fly. Yes. Nice cash up. Oh, that's only some of them. There's still more to come too. So, say, I know that movie. Copyright strike. The 1993 Universal Picture adaptation of Jurassic Park, that is. Okay. I need to get another beer. Do you guys want to come with me, or do you want to look at the tree? Why don't you come with me? Time travel would be cool as you get to fresh eyes on change the timeline, and maybe clues and where disco comes from. Yeah, there's no clues where disco comes from. Disco can... Anyway. Look, it's Santa Claus. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho, ho. Yeah, that's me and my bud. Hey, check that shit out. All right, let's go see another beer. Drink all my beer before Christmas is what we're gonna do. Beer. Let's check out my fridge. You know you want to. guys are creepers. Checking out my fridge and shit. What the hell? Oh, there's a waggy tail. Somebody's happy we're back. Are you happy we're back, Huggins? Yeah, we got a lot of lunch meat because on Christmas Day we just basically have like lunch meats and buns and cheese and olives and pickles and cookies and chocolates and shit all over the table for noon for lunch, and then well, kind of all day, and then of course we do the traditional Christmas dinner thing for supper time. But yeah, it's one of the things I had to do today was go out and get cold cuts and stuff, so we got a bunch of shit. So cheers, guys. That's not any Santa Claus. That's Coca-Cola Santa. I have two questions. Where did you get it, and how much was it? It was free, and I got it at a grocery store like 18, 19 years ago. It was one of their displays. It was for the 75th anniversary of Coca-Cola, so that'll tell you when it was. I don't know for sure. Somebody Google that. When was the 75th anniversary of Coca-Cola? It says 75th anniversary on the bottom. And yes, it was just one of the store displays, and I'm like, can I have that when you're done with it? And they're like, you can take it now if you want. I'm like, fuck yeah. So I've had it every year. It gets set up every year, and it's pretty great. So here, I'll show you it in all its glory. There it is right there with the pug. So you can see down there at the bottom, it says 75th anniversary. So there you go, if that interests you. Nice array of meat there. I think there's a poor understanding of gravity waves. They stretch and deform space-time. If anything, it would deform toward the source, then compress away, slowly pulling inward. They don't push. Paul Contos, $5. You may have discussed this on another live stream, but what is your opinion on Dune? Haven't watched the new one yet, and wasn't a fan of the other one. Watched the miniseries, which was better, and then finally watched the other movie again, and it was pretty good. So I haven't watched the new one yet, so sorry, Paul, can't really say. But cheers, thank you for the $5. Got any funny outfits for Precious? A ton. She's got a spider outfit, she's got a Wonder Woman outfit, she's got a Top Gun jacket, she's got a dinosaur, she's looking at me like you're embarrassing me, Dieters. Yeah, she's got a bunch. Should I get a Chinese buffet for Christmas or Christmas? Yes, you should, absolutely. In the UK, you got a roasted turkey. Yeah, we'll have roasted turkey and mashed potatoes and stuffing and corn and a bunch of stuff. Did anyone else notice that Cybok wasn't on Burnham's holographic family tree? I know a picture of 2287 Cybok would be hard to explain, but I guess producers are trying to ignore. The Final Frontier exists. They didn't have a picture of Prime Spock either, so, because it's not the Prime universe. Did anyone else, ham, turkey, or goose for Christmas dinner? Turkey. Sometimes we have turkey and ham, but not this year. Thank God Scotty saved the Excelsior crew from becoming salamanders. Chinese works better as leftovers, so cook it on Christmas Day and eat it Boxing Day. Yeah, Chinese food is always better the next day because it has a chance to marinate in its own juices, and it just tastes so much better the next day. 1977, according to Google. That's when the 75th anniversary was? Well, it didn't get it in 1977, I can tell you that. Next drink live, you should have an option for costume change on the pug. Oh my god, she would hate that. And that would be hard to like manage that. So no, 2006 was the 75th Coke anniversary. Yes, that sounds about right. 2006. I read multiple books from the Dune series. My biggest issue with Dune is they rule over the known universe and zero alien life. Even the worms are force evolved humans. Really? That's just stupid. Cybok, probably not on Burnham's tree. I was probably just a son of Surak, but not Spock's mother, so maybe they never knew about him too much later, and in Burnham's case, never knew. Jonathan C., Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you. Her tree was shite. Anyways, no Amanda. I agree, there should have been an Amanda for sure. There were no aliens. There are no aliens in Dune. Well, that's fucking stupid. So, Jonathan C. throws in a $20 super chat and says, Merry Christmas. I will have a drink for that, sir. Thank you so much. We have Fireball today on tap. In a very festive shot glass. That's full. That's a full shot. Jesus Christ. And there's nothing wrong with that. Look how full that is. That is full. But thank you. Jonathan C. just got over work. Well, thank you for joining us. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Dune is a trip. A guy merges with a worm and becomes a god emperor of mankind. I did smile to learn that Linus spends his time under a heat lamp, which makes me wonder how many Saurians who serve in Starfleet have heat lamps and rocks in their quarters. Jonathan C. is having a shot himself. You guys should drink along with us. That's a pretty cool shot glass. Thank you. Got it from I believe it was a nerd block or a loot crate, but it is a shot glass size, and it is the little cup from Christmas Vacation. So even though those are bigger ones, those are punch ones, you can get bigger ones, but this is a shot glass version, which is perfectly appropriate for today's festivities, this evening's festivities. Hello, I'm Wally. Linus heating should be built into his uniform. What year is this? See, logic. Kelvin universe, Vulcan destroyed. Discovery universe, Vulcan survives, but they have to make reference to Kelvin. So disco must exist in an alternate timeline after Kelvin universe. Yes. Sure. I think I'll have a shot with you. Only one, though. No, have more than one. Tomorrow's Christmas fucking Eve. If you have to work, I feel sorry for you. I watch Christmas Vacation every year. Yeah, we tend to watch Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story, Scrooged. What else? I like A Christmas Carol. I like the Jim Carrey one that's in 3D. We have that, which we try to watch every year. What else do we watch? Polar Express we watch every year as well. Do you ever dabble in Warhammer 40k? No, I haven't yet. I hear a lot of good things about it, but haven't got into it. Linus is always getting sick. If this was any other business, he would have been fired for getting sick all the time. Christmas Office Party is a good movie. I haven't seen that yet. I watch Die Hard every year for Christmas. Hashtag Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. I did a Facebook post today saying that Gremlins is more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard ever will be. I have to get a bottle of port during this. Holy shit, Wagyu. Oh, there you go. Got a bunch of alcoholics in the house. Represent. 1970s Scrooge with Albert Finney is a family tradition. I like the Alistair Sim one. Alistair Sim one is one of my favorites. Also, A Muppet Christmas Carol is also very good. We got a shit ton of Christmas movies. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else we watch. Harold and Kumar Christmas is awesome in 3D, by the way. That movie was made for 3D. So, yeah. Die Hard is absolutely not a Christmas movie, but I agree. Gremlins is much more of a Christmas movie. Talking about Gremlins, surprised they haven't remade that. They'll get to it. Scrooge is the best Christmas Carol. Hashtag facts. For the longest time, I thought the moose was Canada's national animal, while the moose or the beaver. I am burned out on Christmas Story. That's fair. That's fair, but it's something the kids like watching on Christmas Eve. And I have the leg lamp in the window there. I said Scrooge too. You guys want to see the leg lamp? A major award? Want to see my major award? Yeah, you do. You know you do. It's garbage night tonight too. See, there's the garbage. But there's my leg lamp. The warm glow of electric sex in the window. It's fragile. It is. But it's not a full-size leg lamp, but it's still... Funny story, that used to be the lamp on my end table by my bed for years until the flood. And when we got the new furniture, we got new lamps, matching lamps for me and Sylvia. So this one has been relegated now to a Christmas ornament, which is going to be in the front window every year. So I also have a Red Ryder BB gun, which is over there behind the Christmas tree. There's a Gremlins 3 on IMDb. Who knows if it'll happen. Gremlins is so Christmas that Billy's mom stalks and kills a gremlin with a carving knife as Do You Hear What I Hear plays. After you're done here, go check this out. Okay. George C. Scott is my favorite Christmas character. It's very good. George C. Scott is good. He's also in a great movie called There Be Giants. There Be Giants here, where he thinks he's like a mental patient and he thinks he's Sherlock Holmes. It's very good. It's a good movie. Did you just say Die Hard is not a Christmas movie? Someone hold my beer. I need to get on a council culture committee. I think that rep is called Karen. Die Hard is not a Christmas. Yeah, Christmas. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. It's pretty fucking obvious. I'll fight you. That's fine. I do unfortunately have to work tomorrow, Foley. That's okay if we pop you up. You need to take off. You need to take off. That's cool. Wow, that got autocorrected to hell. Like triplets, Arnie, Danny DeVito, Eddie Murphy has third twin. Can Mr. Foley show that on YouTube? Well, I did. I don't give a fuck. The leg lamp from the Christmas movie. Which is your favorite? The Christmas Carol movie. Which is my favorite Christmas Carol movie? Like I said, the one with Jim Carrey, the animated one that's in 3D. Or, failing that, the Alistair Sim one. Die Hard 2 is also a Christmas movie since it happens the same holiday just years later. Just leave the leg lamp all year round. I could do that, but I'm not going to. General Grievous was in $5. Enjoy, Captain. Any drinks you would recommend? My only real experience with drinks other than wine is beer, was cheap airplane scotch or vodka. I will have a drink for that. Thank you very much, General Grievous. I like Crown Royal Peach, Crown Royal Apple, Crown Royal Maple. They're all good. Even just plain Crown Royal is good. There's a Crown Royal Dark. There's a Crown Royal. There's a bunch of Crown Royals. They're really good. Got a bunch of shit over on the bar there too. Absinthe. I got absinthe over on the bar. I got Skullhead vodka. I've got Sexton rum. I've got some Kraken dark spiced rum. You want to see my bar? You guys want to see my bar, don't you? Okay, fine. I'll show you the bar. I'm going to bed right now. All right, bye, Cade. George C. Scott's Patton is his best performance. Die Hard 2 is more festive since there's a lot of snow and trees and decorations. I don't have to take off. I was just saying a bunch of... Oh, okay. Christmas Vacation. That's another one we watch every year. Thank you. Yes. Grand Royal makes the best dice bags. I can't drink Kraken. Yeah, let's see the bar. No, wait. Wrong way around. Kraken. Okay, let's see the bar. Let's go see the bar. You guys are a pain in my ass. Crazy bastards. So here's the bar. There's Bear Hug vodka, which is a chocolate vodka. This shit's really good. It's like it's from Croatia. This is the plum version. There's a honey version. Oops. And there's like a blackberry version. All 3 bottles in one. Smirnoff vodka. There's Stars and Stripes. This is 100 proof vodka from the good old US of A. We've got Guinness, banana cream liqueur. We got Tequila Rose, strawberry cream. We got whatever this is. That's green, it's Romulan ale. I don't drink all this stuff, but we got whatever the fuck this is. We've got Sailor Jerry spiced rum. We've got Mama Juana. We got whatever this shit is. Seaweed gin. We got Appleton Estates. A small version of the, hold on, focus. Whatever. We got the Kraken. Captain Morgan spiced rum. 40 Creek. There's a little bit left in here, as you can see, but this is a long story. This has to do with my best friend who I hadn't seen in years, came over and visited me. We drank this bottle together, had some left, which we were going to finish next time we saw each other, and then he passed away, so that'll never get drank. We got this shit, which is dill pickle flavored vodka, which is, sounds good, but it's fucking awful. I got this shit, 3 Pugs bubblegum flavored gin. This stuff's really good, and it's got like a, hold on, let me swirl it up. It's got like a metallic swirl in it, which is really great. That's really good. It tastes like bubblegum. We got this shit, which is a manga sake, I think. We got this Evil Wizard Absinthe, triple distilled. We got this shit, Lucid Absinthe. And then we got the absinthe spoon and the sugar cubes, the absinthe sugar cubes, which if you don't know how to drink absinthe properly, you should be shot. We got this stuff, which is from Mexico. 30% alcohol in a cool bottle. We got this little mini Skullhead vodka. We got the Sexton single malt Irish whiskey. We got this shit, which is from Croatia. This, I can't remember what was in here, but it's a cool little cat bottle that Sylvia wanted to keep. We got Red Stripe beer. Long story, this is an old bottle, but that's okay. We've got the Peach Crown Royal. We've got the Apple Crown Royal. We got all this shit. There's this peppermint schnapps. We got hot damn cinnamon schnapps. We got peach tree schnapps. We got butter shots. We got Dr. McGillicuddy's intense butterscotch. Some shit I forgot from Vegas. We got my Skullhead vodka there. We got, oh shit, we got the Croatian brandy, whatever the hell that is. And some other stuff back there. We got some stuff you guys gotta see. This is cool shit. This is cool shit. Let's see here. So we've got Crown Royal Trekyards Edition, Captain Foley Signature Vintage. We've got Crown Royal Black Trekyards Edition, Captain Stuart Foley Private Reserve. We got Trekyards Edition, Captain Stuart Foley Personal Reserve. And we've got this here, which is NCC 612674 USS Executioner, Captain Stuart Foley. Crown Royal. So, and a lot of glasses and shit. So, yeah, that's our bar. If you guys really must know. Then we got the Trekyards drinking glasses, a couple different kinds. Stark Industries. We got a Crown Royal glass. We got this shit here. This is what does this say here? So you guys can see this. The Aquarius Escort Flight Crew. And the USS Enterprise NCC 1701F Cup, which I got from the development team from Thomas Maroney, who worked on the ship for the game. And I got a bunch of different shot glasses and shit back there, a lot of which you've seen. So that's the bar. Point is, we need a new bar because that's just a stupid like old serving cart that we put alcohol on, so it doesn't really count as a bar. Sorry, I wasn't reading your messages during that because I was holding the phone. So let's see what you guys have been saying. You should do a Trekyards episode at the bar. Mead, damn, the Captain's Bar is well stocked for diplomatic missions. Plum Spirit, yes. Good assortment. Blue Caraco for mixing cocktails. Fleet Poppets and $10. Let's do this together fully. You have your fireball, I'll drink my moonshine. It even comes in a mini mason jar. Okay, I'll do a full shot because I got two $10 super chats, so I'll do a full shot. Hold on. Romulan Ale. How much do you take for, how much for you to take a shot of each drink at your bar? $1,000. Dragon Con, an actual most wonderful time of the year. Whatever the fuck it is. It's a fruit brandy, another good Croatian brew. It is really good. I've drinking it on these late night live streams a few times. Pitko vodka sounds grim. It sounds really good, actually, and tastes not so great. It's not as good as you would imagine. Apple pie. I've had the apple pie moonshine, yes. Sailor Jerry goes well with eggnog. Paul Canto throws in another $10. I'll join you in a drink of moonshine fleet pot. Okay, so that's enough for a full shot. So I will do a full shot now. shot of Fireball. Salud. You gotta find some grand, whatever. Nice custom booze. How did you get those custom labels? Now do a shot of everything. General Grievous $2. I got peach, apple, and vanilla Crown Royal and Kurt. All very good. The apple and peach are the best though, and the maple if you can get it. Beams down to a titty bar. We need to get a stripper to wear a third boob prosthetic. Cherry schnapps and coffee. If you ever travel to Switzerland, order a coffee. Okay, good to know. Apple is really good. The apple is really good. Yes, General Grievous. Hope there's more Eagle Moss and such reviews. Oh, there will be if they fucking send me anything. They've been having supply issues. How about a Captain's Cocktail series where you mix a cocktail? Cybertronic Spree, their transfer, did that in their transformation costumes. Quite funny. Or the Transformers costumes. Remember the Trekyards episode where you tried the pickled gin? I actually think it was Friday Night Hangout or Trivia Night. It was a Friday Night Hangout. It was a Trivia Night one. Yes. That is a Marty Moose. Is that a Marty Moose shot glass? Yes. This is Marty Moose shot glass. Ooh, if you redesign the bar, set up the leg lamp, would look awesome. That's fucking true. I used to have a lamp over there, but that's not over there. I should put the leg lamp there. I like that. And yes, we're actually changing this whole layout of the dining room. It's going to be totally different. We got a bar. We're going to get a bigger bar that's going to be on this other side and stuff. So, Sebastian, aka Space Daddy, €2, $2 for a moose joke, for a good moose joke. Alexa, tell me a joke about a moose.
What's the difference between chocolate mousse and hair mousse? I just found out, and my mouth tastes terrible.
Oh, good God. There you go. There's €2 for a Alexa moose joke.
I don't have a joke about that.
People were asking about the, hold on, you can, hold on a second. So people were asking about the custom labels on the Crown Royal. You can actually order custom labels. So I've got a bunch. Got Crown Royal Black. This is the Trekyards edition, Captain Stuart Foley Private Reserve. Just buy a bottle and slap it on. That's the Crown Royal Black. And you got the regular Crown Royals, the Trekyards edition, Captain Stuart Foley. Signature vintage. Got a bunch of those. The Crown Royal Reserve, Trekyards edition, Captain Stuart Foley Personal Reserve. You can just order these. And then you got the larger, for the larger bottles. This is the Trekyards edition, Captain Stuart Foley Personal Reserve. You can select different fonts and different sizes and different kinds. I haven't got a peach Crown Royal one yet, which I should do. Got a bunch of the same ones here. So yeah, that's what those are. You can order them from Crown Royal, which is kind of cool. That wasn't a good moose joke. Well, no moose joke would be. Being Canadian, you should be able to fire out one moose joke after another. That's not true at all. That is a stereotype and it's a gross misconception. Caboodle fish frozen 20 pounds. Don't know if I'll make it to on the 27th. Xmas stuff, but we'll try. Cheers to another year. Thanks, Cap and Company. And Zahili? Sylvia could probably say that. I can't. But yes, I will have a shot for that as well. So thank you very much, Caboodle Fish. Hold on, just gotta get this lid back on. Cheers. G'day, Foley, says Eagle Rider. Oh, hey, how's it going? Lady, nice to see you. You said salute. I say, Iuisha. Sounds Klingon. May your blood scream. Oh, it is Klingon, because it's Fleetpaw. Does Crown Royal have a frequent flyer club? You should be in it. I wish. Gesundheit. Really liked today's episode, most of it anyway. Felt like much of a classic structure and gave the bridge crew dialogue and value, and I'm good with Burnham staying on board. Picard would have. Amen. She's actually proven to be a good captain, despite what a lot of people think. Okay, so we're at 83 likes. Can we get 17 more likes? Have 17 people not hit that like button. Hit that like button, guys. Let's try to get to 100 likes. That would be awesome if we could do it. So, just seeing what I have on the bar. It's not laid out very nicely. It's not. But what would you rate my bar at if you had to rate my bar? There's some other stuff there I didn't show you, but I showed you most of it, so. Justice for Sahil. You remembered. That's awesome. After this bottle, I still got a bag of, or wine. Oh, we also have wine and champagne in the fridge as well. Guy walks home all drunk and walked into trees all bloody. A cop yells at him, "Sir, are you drunk?" "No, I'm not drunk. I got beat up by 2 men. Who were they?" "Jack Daniels and Ryle." Eagle Rider says, "Been away?" "Well, I had to remove my paid subs." What? "Been away a while. Had to remove my paid subs everywhere and deal with real life." Why do you have to remove your paid subs? Woke culture era can't say moose jokes as it offends mooses. For moose stereotypes, their leader is Karen Moose Knuckle. Jesus Christ. I love how this episode name drops the galactic barrier at the rim of our galaxy, and it's the first time the franchise has done so since 1968. No movie or Burnham era since has done so. It's true. Fleetpaw says 8 out of 10. The pickle vodka detracts. You need a flagon of blood wine to round it out. Thank you. Appreciate that. No funds, my medical and kitty surgeries. So why'd you have to remove your subs, though? So your subs help you with your finances. Paul, 8 out of 10, good variety. That's good to know. Oh, we also have some rakia, which I didn't show you. Some basically homemade Croatian moonshine, which is just in sketchy bottles. You don't want to drink it. It tastes like fucking paint thinner, and it can take the rust off of anything. So his subs to other people, not so. Oh, her subs. Okay, that makes sense. Wonder if pickle gin would pair nicely with the McDonald's. No, it's got an artificial pickle flavor. I mean, some people might like it, but I couldn't get past it. And I love dill pickle. I would love a dill pickle like flavored alcohol that tastes good. That doesn't. Speaking of that, 3 Pugs bubblegum gin is fucking fantastic. We had like 3 bottles of that, and you can only get it in the UK. So Samuel bought them for us, and I picked them up when I went over there and brought them back. And that is fucking great. And it's got that metallic swirl in it. It looks really cool. We've saved that one because we want to, when people come over, we want to have them have a taste of it because it's so good. But yeah, it used to be pink, but they changed it to blue, but it tastes exactly like bubblegum. It's fucking great. Me not subbing to others, I'm not monetized. I just should be sorry. No, that's fine. I get it now. Sorry. Stepdad has some moonshine from old Leamington Hens. I like dill chip. Oh, dill pickle chips are fucking awesome. It's okay. It wasn't on purpose. Cake flavored vodka was a pleasant surprise the first time I had some. Oh my god. McDonald's has an artificial burger flavor. Dill pickle chips are pretty good. Very Xmas, what's your favorite model small arm phaser? Mine is the pulse rifle. Well, it's not small arms. I really like the TOS one and the one from Star Trek 3. Only in the UK. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, it's called Three Pugs Bubblegum Gin. It's fucking great. I think it was a limited quantity batch though. It cost Samuel quite a bit, and we of course paid him for it, but it's really good. It's really good. I'm at my parents' house, can't sleep, wound up. Well then, yeah, thanks for joining us. 13 more likes, guys. If you haven't hit like yet, Eagle Rider, I know you haven't hit like, hit that like button. Let's get those 87 likes up to 100. Merry Christmas to you and your whole gang. Thank you, Urs. So what rating out of 10 if you're rating this disco episode as 8 out of 10? What? Oh, you're talking to Paul, okay. There you go. Precious, come here. I want to be on camera so people can see you. She's like, no, I don't. I'm comfy where I am. She's on a couch, on a pillow. This might cheer up Eagle Rider. Do you want to see my pug? My Chihuahua's downstairs with Sylvia, but there's the pug looking at me like I'm crazy. Normally those pillows have a slip cover on them that matches the couch, but they're right now in the washing machine. And there's Santa. Yeah. Ooh, this is weird. Inception. There's your chat. Cap is really a disco discussion, or it's not really a disco discussion, no. Pug should be on your lap 24/7. Merry Christmas to you and your house. I should show you my coffee table books, but I'm not going to. Because I don't want to, and it's my prerogative as your commanding officer. In Discovery, who would you say is the best character in terms of overall? Has the best lines? Feels like old Trek? Pike. Pike or Lorca? Lorca, well, Lorca doesn't feel like old Trek, but Lorca was awesome. Honestly, no. Well, besides Pike, let's put Pike out of the equation right now. As far as Discovery characters go, I would say Saru. Saru, for sure. Does the pug mean Foley? As in, what? I'm confused. Now that almost looked like a gangster in the Moonshiner days when y'all were smoking just now. Funniest meme on the internet, Gowron looking at the glory hole. Yes, that's a great meme. No skipping my comment, correcting your lie. What? Oh, Captain, my cat. What did you... Aw, what else? Yes, I have. I always like streams as I come in. Oh, you pervy goofball. Okay, yeah. Fine. Glad you liked it. Just try and call out people that I think won't hit like. We need 12 more likes, guys. Funny you say that and I get one more like. It's like you knew and you hit the like button. You should get a vape pen in the shape of a nacelle. Paul puts in $5 tip for the cute doggo. Aw, Precious, you got a tip for a treat. That perked her up. I'll have a drink though for that, thank you. And I'll give her a treat later on you, Paul. What is the best episode of a series you like least? This episode, Stormy Weather from Discovery, is the best episode from a series I like least. Or Magic to Make the Saneth Man Go Mad. The one with Mud where he kills Lorca like 57 times. That's also a great episode of Discovery. Actually, which nacelle from any ship would make a good vape pen? Honestly, probably Discovery's nacelle. Let's be fair. It's a great shape for a vape pen. Besides that, Enterprise D would be good. TOS, obviously. Enterprise E wouldn't really work. Enterprise C would be good. I know you like trolling me, Eagle Rider. I know this. It's fine. Nice glimpse of Discovery being repaired at Archer Space Dock this week. They're getting use out of the new digital model of the dock. Squadron courses. Hi all, just saw you were on. What's up? Oh, we're just shooting the shit. Have been for over 2 hours now. There's Ellie Sattler's ass as she's crawling and run. Yeah. Oh, Ellie Sattler. The things I would do to your buttocks. I've probably disappointed all you guys with just my being me. But that's okay. Hypo spray vape pen. There you go. Squadron course, $1. Thank you very much, Squadron course. Much appreciated. Glad you could join. Hit that like button if you haven't. We're only 11 away from 100. So hit that like button, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Hope you guys have liked this look at my Christmas stuff and my Santa and my bar and my fridge. Fucking weirdos like in my fridge. But if they made, and they probably have, but if they made Trek vape flavors, what would they be? That chocolate thing that Troy gets. Cardassian Sunrise. I don't know. That's a good question. I have THC vape Delta 8 THC because I live in Tennessee, but THC nonetheless. Squadron course says I'm broke till Friday. Oh, that's a shame. We got you smashed on purpose. I know you did. Squadron course, we're doing a Drunk Lives on the 27th. Save your money. No disappointment here, Cap. Try to not think of TNA for one night. I can't. Tits and ass, that's just my lifestyle, man. I won't even get into that because that's a whole other thing. Thank God Sylvia's an info. No worries. No disappointment. We're always here to hang out with you. Thank you, Urs. Much appreciated. Blood wine, prune juice, Ractigino. Don't know if you caught the preview footage for the next episode, but we're going to start asking woman with long, flowing black hair. I didn't see that, but thank you. General Grievous throws in $5. Drink up. Remember, Romulans rock. Klingons are smelly. Side eyes. Fleetpaw. I see you, Fleetpaw. You're gonna die. Oh, wait a minute. That's too harsh. Black hole, Ractigino, Tarkelian tea, and mint. Klingons smell like earth and lilac. I followed your page for a while now. I only catch it irregularly, but I really appreciate the quality of your work and encourage you to keep trekking. You are a true fan. Live long and prosper, bro. Thank you very much, Rock. Much appreciated. Hope you have a great holiday season and a Merry Christmas. Everyone out there that's watching. Lilu root flavored, but you know what they need to have for a vape flavor is dragon weed or dragon flower or dragon, whatever the fuck Raffi smokes in Picard. There you go. Eagle Rider, with me in chat, think of no TNA, and we have talked about how much me and Sylvia have in common. By the way, Wednesday is my birthday. Well, everybody wish Eagle Rider a happy birthday. Her birthday's on Wednesday, so Sylvia's is on the 31st. Sylvia's is on New Year's Eve, so there you go. Fleetpaw Swiftback $2 aims a transphysic torpedo. Come on, Grievous. Or come again, Grievous? She smokes snake venom. So yeah, everybody wish happy birthday to Eagle Rider, please. She'd really appreciate it. I know she's going through some hard times and some rough stuff, so if you can help her out, make her feel better, please do. That's what we're here for. That's what our community's for. You guys are awesome. Yeah, 2 days apart, and I thought she's the same age. She is 10 years younger than me, so she's 37. She'll be 38. Yeah, she'll be 38. Yeah, she'll be 38 on the 31st. And then in May, I turn 48. So she's 10 years younger than me most of the year. Hey, Eagle Rider, another year you've rocked. Keep it up. You're chilling out in your fine chateau. Yes. I'm house sitting my brother's place, and I'm watching you on a 65-inch 4K. Oh, well then, I gotta do this. Hi, I see you. It's a really nice room you got there. Yeah. Can you tell what color my eyes are? It's creepy as fuck, right? Fleet Pop, it's a $2. Uno skip card. Bye-bye, Grievous. You're 12 years older than me and plus a month. Cap. Who are we kidding? Klingons probably smell like a shitter at a biker bar after a chiller eating contest. Ooh, it's Eagle Rider. I thought you were a member of G-Force or Battle of the Planets. It is weird, Eagle Rider, yes. The Book of Boba Fett drops in 5 days, and the rumor of a huge surprise in the first episode are all over the place. We may get a big cameo. That's awesome. I heard that Harrison Ford is returning as Han Solo, even though he'd be dead at that point. Maybe a flashback? I don't know. All this time, Foley is a Q. You'll never know. We busty nymphos stick together even in age, and you get hornier the older you get. I know how it works. She's just entering her sexual prime as I'm like, I need pills now to help. Just saying, getting old. Why do you let me down? Why do you disappoint me? Is my dick out? I don't even know. Could be. It's really inappropriate for a YouTube channel. Sorry. I wonder what a Tilly flavored vape. Oh my god. I could eat a peach for hours, don't you know? This is going really off the rails really quick. Harrison Ford played himself at 30s. Uh-oh. He could be alive if they retcon the sequels. So does your sex drive quadruple? He would be dead in Book of Boba Fett as before. I know, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Your wife is a betazoid. They'll deep fake the de-aged Harrison Ford. He's in a new series doing more or less what they did for Mark Hamill in The Mandalorian. Probably. The captain's flagpole is at half-mast. Tilly vape. Peach and ginger flavor. Oh my god. I'm down. Sign me up. You always go inappropriate and off the rails when I show up. I do it when you're not here too, but I was watching First Contact and Chochian's ship, or Cochrane's ship, the Phoenix, looks a lot like a SpaceX vessel. Anyone taking bets on when the space rush starts? Will we own interplanetary ships soon, please? Mark Hamill was pretty awful in Mando, though. He looks super uncanny. They've since fixed it. One of the deep fakers online fixed it, and it looks a lot better. Jane will give us $5. Don't try to make sense of Star Wars. If Palps survive to fall and incineration, anything is possible. Force Ghost Solo trolling Boba Fett. I believe Indiana Jones 5 will be next year, but I like the first 3 more, though. Book of Boba Fett is only 6 years after Return of the Jedi. Well, there you go. The people in charge of Trek can't do deep fake shit. Data should not have looked so bad. It's true. Q should be able to look young. He's able to look young, but he's matching his age with Picard. That's fine. Oh, yes, also drink up. Thank you, General Grievous. What if everyone is still a transporter buffer or the Borg like Unimatrix Zero? I always thought that Tilly was a strawberry glazed ass crack kind of girl, personally. Wow. How old did you say you are, Captain? I'm 47. Yeah, Harrison Ford is coming back in the Boba Fett series. Waits 10 episodes for the reveal. Is Han Solo. Wait, but he's in Carbonite. 2022, we'll see the Cassian Andor prequel series launch before Obi-Wan, so we'll get a Rogue One backstory first. And Paul, fuck Paul, you're really killing it tonight. Throws in $5. Isn't Boba Fett 7 years after Return of the Jedi, so it could be a CGI de-aged Han Solo? Yes, I guess so. Cheers. They really should make a crossover between Star Wars and Star Trek like Disney and Warner Brothers did many years ago with Who Killed Roger Rabbit. Yes. Does anyone honestly care about Cassian Andor? If it's done well, yes. Yeah, in Picard Season 2, Q should appear as he was then, see Picard aged, apologize, and readjust his appearance. But I doubt they do that in 10 seconds with the age and stuff. That would be awesome. That's what we've said all along. That's what he should do. But will he? I hope so. If you could pick one proposed Trek series to watch that never made it to screen, but did in an alternate universe, what would you pick? There's a Trek series that almost came about where the Enterprise, or the ship they use, is shaped like a T almost. I can't remember what it's called, but that would probably be it. So is Barry Wiseman a true fire crotch ginger box? Probably, yes. Disney should never be allowed to own Trek. I disagree. If Disney owned Trek, we would have a fucking Trekyard, or Trekyards. Trekyards would be great. But a Star Trek theme park, we would have a lot of really great Trekyards, or Star Trek merch, not Trekyards. There is great Trekyards merch down in the description at the T Public store. Check it out. But I disagree. I think Disney would, like Star Trek would benefit from being owned by Disney. No, I'm not in my 30s, but thank you. A lot of people think I look younger than I am, so thank you. Appreciate that. General Grievous, $5. Hamill de-aging looks rushed since it was. The producer said it was a last-minute choice with 2 or 3 weeks left, and they originally weren't showing his face. That's another drink, so thank you. I almost finished my second beer here. The Secret of Vulcan Fury. Yes, I want to see this game. Star Wars, Star Trek crossover. Stamets, we just found out the DMA didn't come from our galaxy. It came from a galaxy far, far away, and possibly long ago. Morning and Merry Christmas Eve from Billingsley, Birmingham. Remake Blake 7 and give the job to Ron Moore. Morning to Birmingham, and I said Birmingham. I said it correctly. I didn't say Birmingham. So I get bonus points for that. And happy Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve to everybody here, because it is Christmas Eve even in Eastern, unless you're on the West Coast, which still isn't Christmas Eve yet. So, the TCA ship of an Enterprise D concepts from the schematics book. No, there was a series based around this ship as well. I can't remember what it's about though. Star Trek Land of the Giants would also be a really great one to see. Thrusty nipples of power. Disney is so soullessly profit motivated that it will destroy all the lore and canon, just like they did with Star Wars EU. At least I can pretend Discovery doesn't exist because it is plagiarized. We'll just pretend it's the Discoverse. And, excuse me, have you met Alex Kurtzman? This guy's a fucking moron. He's already destroyed Star Trek, so Disney couldn't do much worse. Blue Shirt Picard. This episode is pretty solid, very frightening. Why is it very frightening? It's good, though, that it's solid. Did Disney destroy all the Marvel lore in canon? Good question. Assignment Earth and watching Gary Seven and Roberta Lincoln fighting alien threats in late 1960s and 70s. That concept sounds good. Yes, I agree. I admit I stopped caring when Data died. Biggest selling point, if Disney bought Star Trek, they could finally make Picard versus Professor X, and there would already be a book crossover for references. New Trek is more science fiction than science fiction, in my honest opinion. Squadron Core says New Trek is more science fantasy than science fiction. Yes, you're absolutely right. I've always thought that Discovery is an alternate time. It absolutely is. Absolutely. They can feed us a shit sandwich and tell us it's caviar all day fucking long. Say it's prime timeline. Everything they've shown us proves otherwise. So they're fucking stupid. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. It's not prime timeline. It is the disco verse. It is its own thing. I'm fucking really feeling my alcohol now. So science does not belong anywhere near disco. Had TOS continued, there would have been a crossover with the Assignment Earth spin-off series where Kirk has to return to 20th century Earth to help Gary 7 defeat an adversary. Yes, and that would have been great. Eagle Rider, I don't know if you're still here. If you are, comment. I hope you're doing good. 92 likes. We need 8 more to get to 100. Another shot or two, another 20 or 10 super chat would be awesome as well, if you guys can. I'd really appreciate that. So if you can, please do. At 48, you had to have seen the late 70s, early 80s sci-fi horror show starring John Boy Walton as a boob ship, some kind of legendary B-grade actors ever. Yes, that was Battle Beyond the Stars. Yes, and the boob ship is sexy as fuck. Have you watched Jesse's Gender sex in Star Trek video yet? It's really good and really shocking how erotica Gene wanted to put in Trek. I haven't seen that, no. Only problem is Disney would make 100 more Michael Burnhams. Imagine a Ray and Burnham crossover show. Fuck. Paul puts in $5. What do you think about a Star Trek Coda, aka the final 3 books, which end with the book timeline? I don't know. I haven't read them, but I've heard some things about them that I'm kind of sketchy about. But I want to get into them. I haven't. I don't even own them yet. So if anybody wants to send them to me as a Christmas gift, I'd appreciate that. But no, I haven't read them. But I've heard some stuff that I don't really appreciate, which I can't think of right now offhand. But people badmouth Enterprise, but look what we have now. Also, Scott Bakula is great. Scott Bakula is great. Super excited that he was going to be Archer. Enterprise kind of let me down, though, as far as canon went. But looking back on it, it's a fucking masterpiece compared to what we got now. So, yes. The only sci-fi TV show on TV right now is hard science fiction is The Expanse, which I'm like episode 3 into season 5. So I'm almost done that. There's more than one timeline. Prime ended at First Contact, after the NX-01 universe, after that Janeway universe, and Kelvin universe, then Disco somehow. Yes. If Disney were so bad as some say, then it would have screwed up everything they make now. Picard Season 2 seemed to be dealing with alternate timelines. I wonder if they made it official that Discovery is part of an alternate. They haven't. They've still tripled and quadrupled and fucking sextupled down on it's a prime timeline bullshit, which it's not. Enterprise was the second best Star Trek show in my opinion. Oof. Logan 1, go home, you're drunk. Watching Stamets try to explain Death Star and how big such a weapon is and how it operates would be sort of fun. You should do a crossover with Robert Meyer Burnett. I know Rob Burnett. I wouldn't say good friend of mine, but a friend of mine. He signed a thing for me in L.A. and he said I'm his second favorite Canadian. His first, of course, is William Shatner. Brunette's awesome. He joined us for one of our live anniversary shows. He came on live and talked to us. He's great. Yeah. Hate that The Expanse is on its last season. Season 3, it peaked at season 3 and then it just went downhill since. So as someone who boycotts the new shows, what the fuck is going on in a nutshell? Well, since you're boycotting the show, I don't want to tell you because boycotting is stupid. Just watch it and enjoy it, or don't enjoy it. I don't care, but watch it so you know what's going on. I do not care how divisive it is. The Enterprise explanation of 60s dirtbag Klingons was perfect. Dovetailed perfectly into Worf's statement in DS9. Yeah, that was fucking great. That was how you retcon things, how you make things make sense in the universe. Discovery really dropped the ball with the fucking Klingons. They could have had 3 different versions of Klingons. The Imperial Klingons, the human-looking Klingons, and then this fucking Klingorks that they have. And that would have made sense. But they fucking... whatever. Don't even get me started on that. They should do a known space Star Trek crossover since they were almost one universe at one point anyway. And they have still crossover. What? I'm fucking confused. I've had too much to drink. So I'm going to stop reading for right now. Hold up. If I get any super chats, I'll read those. But right now, I just need to chill for a second. Because my brain's starting to hurt. My dyslexia is kicking in big time. Eagle Rider's apparently not even here anymore. So that's fine. Can we get 5 more likes? That's 5 more likes to get to 100. If you haven't hit like yet, consider hitting like. Jurassic Park: The Lost World is starting right now. It is behind you. Trust me. You forgot about the wax-faced Ferengi. Too much alcohol makes you naughty. I'm always fucking naughty, so. Is Foley just drunk or drunk and stoned? I'm not stoned. This is not weed. This is just a vape. This is banana ice. Banana iced. Grab a Snickers and maybe some spray cheese. Speaking of Fleetpaw, you're still here. Did you give me the Snickers or the sneakers? The Snickers, because sometimes I just need a Snickers. I do have some. Hold on, a little bit of Snickers. I'm not myself. I'm not myself when I'm hungry, right? Mini Snickers from Fleetpot. And of course, because I grabbed food, look who shows up. You're not getting any chocolate. Oh, Dot's even here. Come on, Dot. Come on. I'll have a Snickers because I'm not me when I'm hangry. Darth Eddie says from the images I've seen, they get the Cardassians right in Discovery. If you're talking about the Federation president, she's part Cardassian, part human, and part Bajoran. So. Oh, so Fleetpod didn't intend for the Snickers to be, you're not you when you're hungry. Have a Snickers. So I get it. I thought that's what you were going for, but I guess not. Happy accident? No, the full-blooded Cardassians, they retained the TNG and DS9 makeup. They actually got them right and didn't change them for the sake of it. Don't know, I haven't seen a full-blooded Cardassian yet in Discovery. Maybe the next episode somebody was saying that was a thing, but I don't watch the previews. So. Well, thanks to Fleet Paw, I have Snickers, Kit Kat, Milky Way, and Three Musketeers, which I want to save some for Christmas Day so that the kids can have some. So, but you made me crack into the Snickers, you fuckers. I'm having a Coke with Crown Royal Peach. You know what's really good with Crown Royal Peach is ginger ale, especially Canada Dry ginger ale. It's really good. Does vapes should have the design of the Doomsday Machine. Yeah, what the fuck is with the Morn race? He was bald due to storing latinum in his stomach. Agreed. We've said that multiple times. They show them in Prodigy, they show them in Discovery, and they're always bald. They look exactly like Morn. He was bald because he was storing latinum in one of his stomachs. Dumbasses. They should have long, flowing locks of hair. We did have a full-blooded Cardi in an episode of season 3. That's true. That is true. Hair seems to be a problem with Discovery aliens. Lorarians are bald when they don't need to be, and Klingons shave their heads for battle, when none we've seen so far ever did. That being said, Awashikam and Michael Burnham had some, I don't know, I don't mean to sound like an asshole, but black women have magical hair. They're usually bald or really close to the scalp hair, and they always have these fantastic fucking wigs. When we met Awashikam after season 1 or season 2, Samuel and I did an interview with her in Vegas, and she was pretty much like bald. We're like, ooh, how's it gonna look in the next season? She got fucking hair. She got hair in this season. Like, their wigs are fucking magical. I don't understand. And I'm not being racist at all, but black women have the best fucking hair. I'm sorry. I love curly hair. I love wavy hair. I love curly hair. So when I see like the black hair, like the tight curls that are like poof, I fucking love that shit. So Michael Burnham said how many different styles of hair in season 1 and 2, like episode to episode. I think it's amazing. So just saying. And that might come off in the wrong way, and I don't mean it to. Foley is about to die of thirst. Wagyu, that's funny. Michael has had more hairdos than Janeway has. I just picked up some Crown Royal Peach. Haven't been at the LCBO in a long time, but went hands-on with a shop lifter tonight. Missed the security days. I used to work security. I also used to do private investigations. Lots of stories with that, but so you're saying you stole the Crown Royal Peach, and you're saying that on a public forum, or you tangled with a shoplifter, but you bought some Crown Royal Peach? Let me know in the comments down below. Ozzy is still here. Skeleton hands. Skittles. Skeleton hands. That's me and Sylvia on a live. On mushrooms, which is great. This is really late night live. Jesus Christ. We're over 2 hours now. Which means I'm going to call it, guys. Unless I get another $10 or $20 super chat to have another shot, I'm done for the night. And I'm going to kind of wind it down now. So I'd like to thank everybody that joined me. Hopefully you liked seeing my bar and my fridge and my Christmas decorations. You creepy bastards. And to the people watching on their big 4K TVs, I hope you enjoyed yourself. What's that over there? Is that where no. That's your Christmas stuff. Sweet. Remember, tune in on the 27th for our Trekyards live, where it's me and Samuel. We'll probably do about 4 or 5 hours. Leg lamp for the bar. I like that. Yeah. Big TV, more like view screens. LOL. View screens are windows now, so I mean, I got a big bay view screen right there. It has been fun. Thank you. I'll probably do more of these lives over the holiday season because we really need to bolster our numbers as far as super chats and stuff go this year, this month, because this month has been fucking awful. So any super chats you can offer would be greatly appreciated. We've hit over 100 likes, which is amazing. So thank you, everybody. But thank you for joining me. It is late. It is like almost 2 a.m. It's 1:56 a.m. right now. See, 1:56 a.m. You can see that, right? You guys would like my phone or my watch because I got some great pictures on there. Oof, don't get me started on the bridge window. Don't get me started on the fucking bridge window. I'll fucking out bridge window you any day, boy. I'm telling you. Didn't mean to call you boy. That was kind of rude. Sorry. Son. Is that better? I don't know. All right, guys. I think I'll call it quits for there. 7:56 a.m. in Europe. Well, happy Christmas Eve. That's what I'm going to say. Happy Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve. Whatever. Admiral Snack Bar. Is that a burrito? It's a wrap. I didn't know part of Ontario was under Mountain Time. We're not. Oh, some. No. No, I don't think any of Ontario is under Mountain. Oh, maybe up north, maybe. Ontario's a big fucking province. It's bigger than the whole island of England. And yes, England, Scotland, Ireland, you're all fucking one country. You're all England. You're all one fucking island. So just chill, relax. I'm dyslexic. I am too, Eric the Bat. Don't worry. It's only 12 a.m. Well, where you are in Arizona, yes, Ozzy, it is. And don't worry, Eric the Bat, I am also dyslexic. I have no shame in saying that. So, anywho, thank you for watching. You guys are fantastic. We have 105 likes, which is great. If you're watching this after the fact, hit the like button. If you're watching it now, hit the like button if you haven't already. And Scottish ancestry rising. Hey, I'm German, Irish, a little bit of Scottish, and some Norwegian. So I hear you, but I'm like half German, half Irish. So it's all one fucking country over there. You guys just fucking relax. I don't understand the whole Englanders, the IRA and all that. Fuck off. You're all fucking one country. You're one island. You're a shithole little island. And Ontario, the province, my province is bigger than your whole fucking island. So you just chill the fuck out. Get along with each other. Be nice. Play nicely. Don't be assholes to each other. Just be responsible, respectful human beings. And yeah. Well, see, I'm half Irish, half German. So that means everything must be done precisely tomorrow. German half and the Irish half. Anyway, guys, I've probably pissed off a lot of people right now, but I really don't care. Have a good night, and I love you guys. See you guys later.